can all join the game.
Oh, yeah, we're all here. Except for Tom.
Other than Tom.
I
Yeah.
was just sitting on the launch screen.
All good. All right. So, it has been a while since we played. Does anybody want to recount for me? I mean, I have notes.
We killed a lot of goblins and hobgoblins and some scary animal things that also almost killed us.
There was
Mhm.
goblins?
Nope.
I think
But
there's goblins.
No, it's kobolds.
Oh, kobolds.
We killed goblins in the other game.
This is my recollection is that the wonderful Dugan of being very drunk started off by trying to play a prank on a small child, then had
yes.
a very annoying companion turn that around on him, after which he then meandered into town. I think there might have been some slaughtering. Went to the keep, ventured underground.
Some slaughtering, yeah. I recall.
I remember specifically brutally murdering a human by sending a crossbow bolt through his neck, just for the purpose of upsetting
Defying your friend,
today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bill tried to eat his heart.
Yes, yes. Bill tried to eat the
That
kobold's
happened.
heart.
I projectile vomited in all directions.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
After which we went back in. All of my companions that I could see managed to die. One of them is just chilling out at the entrance of a cave, still guarding it from gosh knows what.
Perfect.
Dill
far as
also
the
inspired
clerics that are
someone.
actually good at healing people came in and they're trying to save the day.
Yeah.
Dill also inspired one of the local townsfolk.
Oh yes,
to
Dill did,
come with
Dill
us
did
on our
quite a
adventure.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
And
God,
then,
Rupert!
he died.
Rupert!
Yeah, I have that written down that Rupert died. I don't know if you guys
Rupert, no!
That was the body you carried back, yeah.
We
Yep.
brought his body back, and they are giving him a proper burial and informing his family for us.
Yes,
Rupert's
and
the
I
whole
paid-
reason we got separated to begin with.
Yeah, I paid all of the gold
Poor
that
guy.
I made from the last encounter to a random townsperson in the hopes of getting a good funeral.
Yeah, a little bit of goodwill there.
We also
Nice.
have one of the kobolds tied up, I think it was.
Mhm.
Yes.
He's in the basement.
Yes, and
Pretty
there's a bunch
sure.
of angry townsfolk that are supposed to be watching him. May have
Yeah.
killed him by now. We are unsure. We're just putting our faith in them.
Yeah, I don't have them showing up on the map anywhere. I think I got rid of them because it was getting kind of crowded. But they're in there.
They're in the other, like the basement map.
Yeah.
They're in the keep.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're on the other map. Got it.
And then we also just killed everyone in here, and then the clerics came in and they revived me to 1 health, as well as someone else. Who was Dill.
It was Dill. But Dill has been carried off into the keep because he's in critical condition.
Yes.
We don't know if he'll recover
As
But he will
for
not be
our
for the rest of the evening.
as for our companion, our wizard friend, we don't know
yes.
what he's doing.
No,
We
Got up
slept
to
in the
his own.
basement,
mm-hmm.
and as far as we know, he's still in the basement.
Yeah, that's true. I've upgraded some of your tokens because I got another pack.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you guys look different now. Troy, we'll decide on your token soon.
Okay.
Yes.
Every time I click the thing, it makes me back out of the game.
Damn.
Assuming it's just not my friend.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Oh,
And
and I am the best at perceiving things.
you are pretty good.
If I recall, I critically perceived twice.
That did go down.
Also, we're surrounded by a whole bunch of kobolds and scary monsters.
Yeah, it was a pretty serious episode. What did I write? I wrote, you guys met Escabert, you met Governor Nighthill, Rupert died, you did one mission, and yeah, everyone went down in a melee brawl in the Sallyport where you were saved by NPCs. And yeah, Escabert swept in, saved the day, and now we're going to use some healing magic to put Calyx back in the game. So what was the
I'm at 1 health.
life domain bonus?
You get 2 plus your cleric level to every healing spell.
Okay, so just 3 extra plus
Yes.
a modifier. which I'm guessing is 2, 5. So Calyx heals 8 health. There you go.
Woohoo! So
All
I'm at
right.
9 now. Oh, nice. I'm back to full health almost.
Yeah, so those guys, this guy in the room here casts that spell on you and brings you back. But, you know, as you're like recovering, you notice that they're carrying Dill out. They weren't able to use magic to recover him. We don't know if he'll make it through the night.
Dill, my compatriot. No.
Yes, sadly, it has happened. Escobert turns to you. Ah, laddie, sleeping on the job then, huh? It's a good thing you got your halfling friend here to save you the day. He gestures to Dugan, who was the only one who actually made it through the night.
Oh, you know how it goes.
Yeah, well, you be taking care of this big one. If he gets into more trouble, I'd be counting on you.
You're counting
I
on me.
apologize. I'll try to train harder so I can take on more.
You should be counting on my drink. Take a drink from the flask.
This cleric mentions to you that he only has 4 more spells between him and his compatriots for the evening, so good luck, and he's going to go try and tend to Dill. So he heads inside. Ba-ba-ba. So Escobert is going to turn to you guys, and if you have your wits about you, lads, I'd be needing you to head up to see the governor as quick as you can. He's been raving about something. I need to finish mending the door here and holding this part. If you guys could be my proxy and visit him, I'd be much obliged. He turns and starts, like, working towards both, like, repairing this door because it's basically busted. That's how they got in. This guy's going to assist him. So, your
Let's
call.
be on our way.
We will. We will go on our way.
All right. The governor is
upstairs?
Yeah, he's in his
Rupert,
office.
no!
Rupert's in the basement. So as you guys come in, the governor, he's like frantically doing things. I should explain, it's probably about 11:30 at night now, almost midnight. You know, it's about 2.5 hours have progressed since you guys have actually made it into the town. So it's just gotten pretty heavy. And so he over his desk as you guys approach, and so he instantly looks up and sees you guys coming in. He's like, oh good, somebody, thank God. I think I've spotted something important. I'm really not sure what to make of it, but come. And he quickly runs over to a window where he has a little spyglass, and he ushers you both over. And he's like, whoever, quick, take a look. So he passes it to Dugan, the perceiver.
The
eyes
master
of the eagle.
perceiver.
I'm not tall enough to reach the spyglass. Could you readjust
Here.
it?
Let me boost you.
All right,
friend.
so helping, boosting, excellent, perfect. So as you peer through the spyglass, if you guys want to zoom out, I'm going to show an area up to the north part of the map. You spot
Whoa, what just happened? Oh,
what appears to be the commander of the raid. So Governor Nighthill's explaining as you're looking through, he's like, I've seen
Over here?
a large escort of one area of troops. Like this particular troop does not seem to be moving at all up here.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Up
so
where?
he's in the
way
top.
up north.
Yeah,
No, keep
So,
going north. Keep
north.
going north.
more north.
oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, this direction.
Sorry.
Okay, all good. So he's kind of explaining what he's seen. He's like, a little bit of the smoke has cleared in the area, and it's allowed you guys to peer through to just like a hill slightly above the town, where it seems a commander is stationed with a huge garrison. He's like, I'm pretty certain that's the commander of the attack here. Like, I can't say for sure, but there's no other troop that's not moving like that and has such a huge force. As well, that one person in the center, she appears to be wearing different robes than the rest of them. Okay, so he spots it, and then he turns to you guys. He's like, man, I would give anything to know what exactly is going on here tonight. If you guys are able to capture somebody that we can interrogate, a commander preferably, even a low-ranking one, definitely not the ones I'm pointing out to you now, but any of the cultists probably, we can figure out what the hell is going on. I mean, you do us a great service.
We can attempt to.
We will do our best.
That's perfect.
We're currently short-staffed on our party here, though. As,
He looks
as you
around,
see,
he
there's only
goes,
2 of us.
Can you
Mhm,
guys hear the echo on my end, by the way?
barely.
Nope.
It's all good.
Nope.
Okay, good. I just have
Yeah.
to. Cooper's whining at something.
Yeah, it's only when you talk, actually. I can't even hear it. All right. So he looks to you. He's like, okay, well, yeah, I definitely saw that you had 4 compatriots when you came in here. Like, there's only 2 of you now. Don't tell me they've both fallen to the sword already.
One of our members has fallen
Oh,
gravely
that's-
ill. He's being tended to by the clerics. However, we aren't sure when he will be making his recovery.
That's unfortunate.
And we have
The other
left
one
our
is-
one compatriot in the basement to guard the entrance.
Oh, well then. You should regroup with the rest of your companions, and if you're able to bring one of the raiders back for us to interrogate, that would be greatly appreciated. We'll definitely get all the information out of them.
We will attempt to go
We will go regroup.
regroup.
Perfect. Then I wish you all the luck. You're going to need it tonight. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you, Governor.
All right.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay, so we're going to let Troy do his thing now.
Okay, I'm gonna close my ears.
Uh, okay.
Well,
All right, so first
did you
things
want it
first.
to be private or no?
Well, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
They'll be good about it, I'm certain. And you guys are pretty close, anyways.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
have the power.
you are now on the token layer. So this is your new piece or your old piece. So you pick which one you want. I didn't know which one you wanted. Like the new one's pretty cool, but it's not. Right?
He has no sword.
Right? I know. I was like, so your call.
Yeah, I gotta keep the sword.
Okay, I figured you might
Badass,
want.
though.
You had the best one to begin with, so
I'll take it.
select token. How do I? Am I on the wrong layer?
Mine was the best one for sure.
I guess yours is pretty
Where are
apt.
ya?
You got a slightly better one that's even more apt.
Oh, I just zoomed in. It is way better now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're a
Yours was
little,
pretty good
little dude
before.
with a cape. Dugan.
All right. So you and your dwarf compatriot, do you have control of your guy?
Yep. Yes, I do. Woo!
Are heading through the tunnel. What do you want to do? He's following you.
Yeah, he's following me. I just wanna reach somebody.
Okay. So
Probably
first,
my comrades or whoever is in charge or whoever I can reach first.
okay. Well, the first people you encounter as you pass through the tunnel is the horde of settlers that are regrouped in the cellar area.
Oh, okay.
So as you reach the secret passage into the keep, they're all kind of like startled, but they recognize you right away, and so they're like, "Oh, okay, like come on," and, they help. Like they don't really help you through because it's already a way through, so you can freely move about. If you want to go head upstairs to the keep, you can.
Okay. I guess at this point we can release the woman we rescued here.
Oh, true. Yeah, she would have been with you. I deleted her, I think.
Yep. She can
So
be in
she-
the horde.
Regroups there, and that'll count towards another person that you have rescued.
Excellent.
Yes.
Let's go see the bigwigs
Okie
and the
dokie.
comrades. Where they at?
All right.
I
So
miss my friends.
as you head up these stairs, you reach the armory area where you notice that things are a lot more hectic than when you left. There's healers in the corner here working on wounded individuals. On the side here,
Oh damn.
things are hectic.
It's a grim situation.
So, if you are
Who do I
choosing to
see?
move out of this area, they are currently upstairs above you. So,
Okay. Yeah, I want to keep going till I can reach my friends.
alrighty. So you arrive here, and Calix and Dugan come running down the stairs, and they arrive into you. Boom.
Oh, comrades!
Ah, yes.
Is it ever
Where
good
have
to
you
see
been,
you
and who is
safe?
this dwarf?
Oh my god, it has been one hell of a fucking night.
Aye, that it has been.
Xavius, we were just on our way to get you.
Well, this is my new friend Chadwick. We've been kicking ass out in the forest. My
In
god.
the forest. Weren't you guarding the entrance?
Well, I was, but when the battle started, I tried to find some way to help, so I donned the disguise and tried to see what confusion I could sow. I actually managed to trick some kobolds into following me around, but then I took a crossbow bolt and it wasn't good.
Oh,
A crossbow bolt from who? Kobolds don't use crossbow.
Well, it's from the keep actually. Let's no hard feelings.
sounds like it was
It was a good
mighty fine
disguise. Let's
plan.
just say that.
Trickery.
It was quite the solid plan until the crossbow bolt I had.
But it did pan out all right. You know, I ended up getting saved by the kobolds that I had tricked, and woke up to encounter a cultist who we had a fun little discussion before Chadwick and I ran them all through.
Of course.
I do say though that I think we need to talk to the governor. I think I know what these guys are after.
Oh, excellent. He just asked us to go try to recover a possible cultist so that we can interrogate them.
Well, I'll see what we can confer here, but we should get to the church soon. There's a holdout of villagers there, and it looks like they're going to be under attack soon.
Let's head back to the governor and relay this information to him.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys start to head up the stairs, you hear a loud roar that rips through the sky, and people outside on the walls start panicking and shouting.
Have I had that much to drink?
Where's my sound effects? Yeah. Is this a good one? Yeah.
Goddamn dragon!
So, yes.
Very angry.
Jesus!
It is very angry.
By the silver lady herself!
Okay, so you hear shouts and screaming from outside. What do you guys do?
Let's get some visuals on this shit. So, can we check a window?
This tower connects to the basement, right?
Yes, it does.
I run straight to the basement.
Dugan is gone.
Okay.
I'd like to enter the courtyard
Has the
All right.
madness subsided?
and take a look.
So, are you peeking through the window then?
I'm peeking
See?
through a window.
Okay, so if you zoom out now,
The door.
you see the full figure of an adult blue dragon.
Okay.
It's been peeking in and out of the clouds as you guys arrived, but now it is fully descending upon the keep. Boom.
Fuck this.
So I can also see him?
Yes. So if you step outside, Calyx, you
yeah,
also
just
see.
inside the keep.
Yeah. So what you witness is a dragon picking up a lot of speed coming down from the sky.
Oh
Well,
god.
this doesn't appear good.
No.
Take cover! Get away from the windows!
So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Actually,
Can I warn people to get away from the windows?
yeah, you can shout, you can warn, you can do whatever.
Yeah, I want to warn them. Get away from the windows! The dragon's near!
Alright, so all of them hear your shouting and start to take cover in the area nearby. We're going to put these people on this layer. So all of these people are hiding.
Fuck.
We're also...
Can I shout to our friend Pablo Escobar over here?
Yeah, sure. Shout, whatever. You got like 5-6 seconds before this thing is in range to hit whatever it's going to do.
I'd just like to shout dragon.
Alright.
Escobar, dragon!
So Escobert hears you shouting, comes running out towards the thing, but he's not really going to get too far. These guys kind of move. All the guards on the tower, like the walls, are going to kind of cock their bows. They've basically overcome their fear of the dragon just because he's been around for so long now, and they feel like they can actually make an attack.
And because of Dill, right?
Yeah, and obviously Dill's morale boost helped a lot. So all of them cock their arrows
bonus.
and prep attacks. And you guys can make a couple more moves before the dragon is in range to attack.
Have I made it safely to the basement? Or all the way to the basement?
Chadwick is going to follow Xavius.
Okay, I'm gonna get as close to Calyx as possible while still being indoors and protected.
I'm just gonna stand in the door here, and I'm going to ready my shield.
Okay, so
Brace for an attack.
okay, I'm gonna stay indoors, by you, but like probably like 20 feet back, because I feel like you're gonna get roasted, and I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm readied with a defense, and I have
The
lightning resistance.
perfect. Where is? And Chadwick is going to pull out his javelin.
This man has a mighty arm on him,
Yeah.
but that dragon's probably pretty high up.
So, Dugan, what are you doing? You've got like a couple more moves. Do you want to just hide in the basement?
Yes, very much.
Okay. Chadrath is going to go here, just outside behind Calyx. He's going to throw a javelin. And we are going to do this. So these guys are panicking and they're spreading out a bit, trying to take aim. And the dragon is going to... Where's my sound effects? That was...
The most epic of sound effects.
Yeah. There we go. So the dragon, as it's approaching, is going to start charging up its mouth, and you can see lightning and sparks starting to form in its mouth. And it just launches a precision aerial assault of lightning straight down upon the keep. So this lightning smokes this dude, and he's immediately killed.
I told you to get away from the windows!
Alright, we're gonna go. And it's gonna leave a 90-foot scorched earth mark across the side of the walls of the keep, into the field, and across the roof.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah, my scorch mark, here we go. Boom.
I am not down for this, guys! This is
So
scary
that
as
just
fuck.
And as soon as the dragon makes his attack, you see him departing. He quickly is going to start gaining ground and moving around the keep again. And it looks like he's charging himself for another attack.
Jesus. Did the crossbow guys get anything off?
The crossbow bolts from the NPCs did not affect his armor at all, but we'll see if Chad was able to strike with his javelin.
Wait, what is the name of this dwarf?
So,
Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Stone.
yeah, Chadwick Stone. He missed bad with one of his javelins, and it just sails off into the distance, completely missing. So the dragon was unharmed during that strafe, and it just looks like it's going to wind up for another round. So it's gaining distance. It moves at about 80 feet flight distance versus your movement. But you can see it's swooping huge.
Can I
So,
can I use
You
my
have about 4 movements. if
What's
you'd like
going
to take
on up
action
there?
before the dragon makes it back around, according to you?
I want to use a help action on Chadwick. So when he throws the next javelin, I want to relay all the information about his speed and his arc that I can kind of calculate in my head.
He has
Okay.
more than one javelin?
He has 4, but Chadwick is actually going to go, "Ah, you fools!" And he's going to run over here and grab the crossbow off of one of these dudes
Excellent.
and take 6 bolts as well.
Okay. Does my help action still apply to that?
This guy's going to go and try and find you guys. He's going to say, like, Chadwick's also going to say, like, we need, like, ranged weapons. So this guy's going to go and try and find you guys some weapons.
Oh please, I have none. I need
If
a
you
weapon.
guys want to steal weapons from the guards like Chadwick, I
Okay.
wouldn't be against it.
I'm gonna say yeah. Chadwick's got the right of it here. I'm gonna grab one of these crossbows too.
Maybe
Maybe
I have enough time to ready a javelin.
Yeah, you guys have about 4 move actions as you watch the dragon move
Okay.
around.
I used my first action to down the remainder of my liquid courage. The second move action to completely shake off my face and go, "Whoa!" We got this, Dugan. We got this. The third one to climb back up the stairs, and the fourth to come into the middle of the courtyard.
Sounds good. All right, so
I'm
you're
going to use one action to move out the door.
okay.
I'm going to use another action to stow my shield and axe and ready a javelin.
All right.
And I'm going to use another action just to get down on like one knee or whatever I can try to do to get advantage on my throw.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know
I mean,
if I can
I'll allow
steady
you guys
myself or something.
to basically prep. Like, since the dragon is coming in at such an arc, I'll allow you guys to have an advantage on your attacks.
Okay.
Since you're like setting up so primely and you can see it coming, it's such a huge target as well, and it has some serious armor.
All right. So I use my first action to do a help on.
Oh, on Chadwick, I
On
guess you got an
Chadwick?
advantage.
Yeah, and then
Even-
I'm gonna do the same help for Calyx. Give him the same information. Then I'm gonna steal a crossbow as well, and
Okay.
do the ready or do like the wait for him to come.
All right, so I'll allow you guys all to add crossbows to your sheet. Light crossbows and 6 bolts that you stole from.
Light crossbow, 6 bolts. Okay.
I didn't take a crossbow, so I'm not going to add that to my.
Okay. Where am I? Sorry, just getting lost in the. Okay.
The stats for that thing.
I'd also like to use my final action to yell in the courtyard. Brace
Yeah.
yourselves! He's coming around!
All right, so they hear you yelling.
Oh,
And
I can't move my piece, but I want to be like here.
Can you not? You don't have control of your piece?
No. What button makes the ping again? Hold down, click.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay like half behind this door because I am terrified.
You should be able to move your piece now. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And what was I just doing? I was trying to.
I have all of the liquid courage.
Oh, okay. Perfect. There we go.
I finally had my lightning breath.
So as the dragon arcs around, you guys have all prepped yourself and readied,
Yep.
and the dragon is going to charge up his weapon breath again and make another attack. So he swoops around in a wide circle, comes back around, and he winds up another lightning breath. Hits this guy. Boom. And rips again across the roof of the. Boom. So the dragon moves past, and you guys all can take your shots with advantage.
Let's do it.
I aim at his scaly wings.
Oh, crit!
Calyx.
Suck it.
Oh, so Calyx whips this javelin, and it actually lands between the scales. So, like, all the other arrows are just kind of bouncing off if they actually hit. And this fucking gets between. And so does Xavius's as he shoots his crossbow. This dragon roars out in pain as it flies over. So it's not expecting to get hit
So does
at
Dugan.
all.
That was a 5 damage roll. If that's
And Dugan also. So this dragon is just completely blindsided as it flies over a second strafe. No retaliation on that first one. It just takes so much damage. So how much?
I forgot to roll a second d6.
oh yeah, for your crit.
There you go. 8 damage total. for
And
me.
what's Dugan's damage?
Well, we all hit him. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How's Chadwick holding up here? You get into?
Oh, crap. So as the dragon passes over, you guys just assault him with a barrage of missiles.
Loose.
Yeah. And like this dragon does not know what
Oh,
the fuck.
Calyx, you got a crit. Roll crit damage.
He did.
I did.
And
And another
separately.
D6 on it.
Chadwick
Oh,
is
you
also
put
going to
it
shoot
that way. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My
as
bad.
he goes. And Chadwick also strikes like a champion.
Yes.
Keep it rolling.
Haven't you been trained with these crossbows?
Boom! And he knows how to use it. So
Oh,
this one strikes it right in the side of the head there, and it's had enough. It's angry. It's done. You can see that it just cries out in pain as it passes over the keep, and then it just keeps sailing, and it just goes into the darkness.
it's not coming back?
Nope. You can just see it like
Fucking
going off
God.
into the distance. Like that was more than enough for that dragon. It didn't look too eager to fight to begin with, and did not expect to get damaged at all. So you can just see like the shock and anger as it passes over you guys. It's just rah, rah.
I'll drop to my
God.
knees. I'm like, oh my God.
Be gone, cousin. I've had enough of you for today.
So you, like, there's still scorched earth lines shooting across the temple where this burned body. There's 2 burned bodies essentially. Could have been far worse. And like as that happens, you just see the NPCs like all staring at you guys, and like then they start cheering. They're just fucking. They're stoked. Like they start clapping and cheering. Like, oh my God, you guys, you saved us. Like none of them were able to even like hold their weapons up properly enough to get this guy, and you guys just handled him. They all
Yeah,
just
we
started
did.
clapping and cheering. Like, oh shit! Like Escobar
Man,
comes.
do you have any more ale?
Holy
Thank God you guys are here.
Dude.
The saviors of the town already here. That was-
Guardsmen, do not break concentration. We will make it through this night.
With spirit like that, I'm certain we will. Thank God you guys are here. We would not have made it through that without you. That dragon, I don't know what we would have done. That was some of the finest shooting I've ever seen. You guys, you keep the crossbows, whatever you need.
Holy fuck. Holy
Some
fuck.
more
So-
javelins in my armor.
So you guys
Right,
watch
wow.
the dragon depart. So you can see it like flapping way off into the distance now, just gleaming in the moonlight. It's leaving.
A moment's
Like to,
respite.
I'd like to re-equip my shield and battle axe.
All right.
Cooper?
So, like, Escobar is just like stoked. He's like, "Oh my God!" Like, you can see that like this is kind of, nothing. Escobar is just stoked, and all the people are just relieved. Like, their heart rates are starting to come down a bit. Like, they're still on edge because raiders in their city, but like that, they're all just super relieved you guys are here. Everybody's just like, yeah, smiling and cheering at you guys.
Jeez.
Sorry, Cooper's barking again. This dog.
Escobar, do you
Yes.
think you guys can handle the keep for now? We've been tasked by the governor to go try to get some information.
Aye, laddie. Whatever you
the
need.
governor.
From here on out, I'm certain I can handle it. You drove the dragon back. The rest of these baddies are going to be easy.
Excellent.
We still need to
We will
speak to the
return
governor
quickly.
again.
Aye.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so you guys can move freely, do whatever. Escobart's going to head back up to the wall and start reforming the defenses. These guys are going to move these burned corpses away, try and put out some of this fire.
I'd like to head towards the governor.
So did the governor go downstairs, or are you still chilling up here?
The governor's, in his office on the 3rd floor. I'll
I
put
made
him
it to
back
the
on.
3rd floor.
Guess I got to bring the governor back. Boom. All right, so the governor, he's like, he comes rushing up to you and just like hugs you right away as you come in the door. He's like, "Oh, thank you, thank God you guys are here." Like,
What is this embrace? Are you trying to crush me? I do not understand this embrace.
no, he takes himself back. I do apologize. I was overwhelmed. I don't know. I don't think we would have made it through the night if it weren't for you and your companions. He turns and, he gives you a hug as well, Xavius. He's like, come here, you. Thank God, you guys have already saved the day.
It's good to be surrounded by allies again.
I concur.
So
So-
I understand we're looking for more information on the cult here.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be the main idea. I think I just witnessed their leader actually leaving, it would seem, after the dragon attack.
Leaving.
It would seem that the main encampment I was watching is starting to head north as well. And lots of the raiders are actually regrouping and moving around. I don't know if... I think we might have broken their spirits with that.
Their job might be done out here. I know who they are now.
You do?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We were able to kill some of them outside, and I was able to recognize the symbol of their order from my research here. They're members of the Cult of the Dragon, and their goal in this place, I imagine, is just to round up loot to devote to their dragon gods. Their ultimate aim being to, take over the world with Draco Liches, if you can believe it. But I don't imagine they need anything besides gold and gems and such from you.
I mean, that's good news and bad news. I mean, that's one of the more dreadful things I've ever heard. Draco Liches. Oh my God, that's wow.
It's
at least
terrifying to even think of.
Yes, I mean, oh my goodness. At least we know what they're up to now. We can at least make an effort to stop them. I mean, before we were in the dark, so this is better.
Well, do they have any reason to attack the keep besides to contain us? Like, do you have stores of treasure in here?
I mean, there is half the city's wealth contained here.
Oh.
But they've already stolen the other half, most of it, from the town hall and the other buildings throughout the city. We are actually a pretty wealthy little city. We are the main trading port to all southern trades that go through this area into the Sword Coast. So we're the first city. We get the cream of the crop. I can imagine why, but I mean, we just never had anything like this happen. Nobody's been this brazen. The Sword Coast is a well-defended area. I mean, within days we'll have mighty armies here to defend us, but this is outrageous.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they managed to gather together such a force too, and to bring a dragon into the light here. I'm certain they would have been thrilled to crack this keep and take the rest, and I'd be surprised if they don't make another pass on it.
Well, I mean, I see the dragon leaving, and it would seem that the main force of their army is leaving as well. So hopefully we've broken their spirit and won the day. But they've already destroyed most of our town and taken majority of our wealth. So I can't say it's a victory that we're pleased about.
All right. Well, they
as long as there are many still alive, we can call it as much of a victory as we can claim.
Yeah.
I like your attitude.
Speaking of which,
the main force being removed, we should head to the church, check on the other group of people. We had some friends that led us here who headed that way to check on their friends and family.
Yeah, I actually got eyes on the church. It appears to be intact, but they pretty much raided everything besides the church in that area. They were gathering in the courtyard, and we should probably get there post haste.
Well, if you could, I mean, I don't want to ask more of you this evening. You've already done a tremendous amount. But honestly, there's no one else who could go out and save them. So if you're willing and you're able, I beseech you.
There is one more thing I wanted to know.
What's that?
On my way back to the keep with Chadwick, I spotted a group of cultists with some heavily armored mercenaries. There was no insignia, no nothing, but they seemed to be very high cut and strong. Do you know any groups around this area that could be?
I couldn't say for certain. I mean, I imagine the cult has just recruited cutthroats to aid in their cause. I mean, would be my guess.
It could be.
I couldn't say for sure which group it would be. I wish I could help you more.
All right. Well, maybe we'll encounter them on the way. Who knows? I'd be worried.
Fair enough. Well, watch yourselves. We truly appreciate everything you've done already, and we don't want to see any of you fall further.
We will make sure we protect ourselves, and we save as many as we can.
Perfect. That's so good to hear. Thank you so much. He's just stammering over his words. He's just so happy about you guys.
I walk up and tug at his cape, and then say about that ale.
Of course. Come with me. He leads you down the stairs. And so you guys are down in the main lobby area armory. So I'm like picturing this keep as having like 3 or 4 stories. I don't know if you guys have necessarily been to one of them, but anyways, as you come down here, he's like brings you around, and he opens up the door to a little lab area where a crotchety man is like, "What? What are you doing in here? Is the dragon gone?"
For now.
It's gone for now. We scored a few hits.
Perfect. So the governor's like, Maurice, give them some ale here. I know you have some stored back here. These are the heroes that won the day and then repelled the dragon. So Maurice is like, oh, okay, of course. I mean, people who push back the dragon, they can have my private stash. So he gets you some, and he hands you a bottle here of ale. My private brew. To Dugan. Where are you, Dugan? Yeah, you are. And
Thanks, Maurice.
as he passes it off, he looks at you and he's like, "And you guys repelled the dragon?" He
I'd
sees
like to think it
Dugan.
was on me.
Where are you, Xavius? Are you nearby? And Calix?
Yeah, I'm following, but I want
Alright,
to go
so-
talk to the
Beside
commander
this
later.
All right. So the crotchety man, he looks over the 3 of you and he's like, "You're all spellcasters. I have something for you."
Oh, really?
He reaches over to his desk and he reaches up to his top shelf and he pulls down 2 blue vials. And he's like, "This is my own special concoction. I don't believe anyone else has the recipe. It's my own design, a potion of arcane power.
What does it
I
do?
believe it will restore a spell slot."
Holy shit!
Yes, I have 2 here. I've been gathering these ingredients for months, and these are the 2 I've made and tested. I want you to have them for repelling the dragon.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure that'll only help save more lives tonight.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm not going to use them, and we want them put to good use.
Oh man, this is gonna help. Potion of arcane power.
Yeah. So it's going to restore 1 level 1 spell slot.
He gave that to Dugan and Xavius.
Xavius. He turns to you. "You lad, I don't sense the arcane power in you yet. Soon, though. Soon.
That's
You have
correct.
the makings of a man who could eventually cast spells. Of a beast that could eventually cast spells."
Damn racist humans.
Yeah. Ha! He turns to you and he goes, "I hope these will help you through the night. If you guys need anything else, I could potentially prepare 1 more potion, either of healing or of arcane. But it will take me at least an hour, and that'll be all the ingredients I have for the evening.
I'm sure
I
we
could use another
healer.
healing potion.
It's your call. It'll take me an hour to make either. I have all the ingredients, but I can only make one or the other."
Oh, we might be back by the time it's done.
So which
think
should I
we
do?
probably leave. I'd be down for healing, eh?
I believe you should craft a healing potion.
Excellent. I shall get right on it.
Oh, I kind of want to go get a healing spell from one of the clerics too before we go,
All right.
and also
Feel
talk to the
free.
commander briefly.
Now we head down to the main level where the clerics are.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
I look at what is your name again, Xavius, and say bottoms up.
I believe you're the only one with the brew.
The blue,
The
not
brew.
the brew.
Oh, the blue? Oh, I'm gonna save the blue for now, just in case.
All right. And yeah, it only works on 1 level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So you guys can keep it, use it, whatever. And so you want to go to the cleric, use a spell?
Yeah, I'd like to get a healing on me. I'm scared
Okay.
at 4 health.
So let's go with. He's looks you over and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I can definitely do a few things to put you in shape for the rest of the night."
Yeah, I would appreciate
And
it.
boom,
Oh, full health.
touches you, and boom, you restore 9 health. So you
Oh.
instantly feel very revitalized,
Feel good as new. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot.
feeling fantastic.
I want
And
to go talk to Castellian briefly after these
Who?
guys are done. The commander?
yeah, okay, Castellian, yeah, Escobert. All right, and So the crotchety man's like, all right, well, if you excuse me, I have work to do. And he shoos the rest of you guys out of his alchemy lab. We're going to put him onto...
I'm gonna walk downstairs then.
The governor goes back to his office.
Strap my stuff. This
guy is getting a funeral. Also getting a funeral. Poor guys. There's a big pile of bodies in here.
Ouch.
Oh, it's pretty impressive they actually have part of their bodies left.
Yeah, there's not much. They're really just charred piles. Maybe I'll just get rid of them.
Some cinders.
Yeah, do I have a
They
charred,
got the dust
charred guy?
bands.
Burned. Shoes. Alright. Okay, so you guys have free roam. So I'm going to give you vision on Chadwick's
Okay.
things. Okay, you guys see Chadwick? Cool.
Yep. I'd like to go talk to the commander.
Alright, so Escobart's sitting up on the wall. As you
Escobart.
come up to him, he's yelling, well, Castilian Escobart the Red. Sorry.
Oh, Escobart,
But,
my man.
Aye.
I don't
What
know
do you
how I don't know how fast information travels around here, but I just had a chat with the governor about how the cult's aim in this area is just to collect loot. They probably don't care about your lives. So, if the walls are breached while we're gone, I think it might be a good idea to leave loot as bait and just flee, and they'll probably not pursue, if I was to guess.
Aye, lad, that's a good call. So they want our wallets and not our lives.
Exactly.
Aye, well, would have been one thing to negotiate with us, but these bloody bastards just come for us in the night. But all the information is good information. Thanks, lad.
I pray that you hold the line.
Absolutely. That's my job.
I'll-
He throws you a
I'll-
wink as he turns back. It's like, you stay alive too, lad. We're going to be needing you by the rest of the night.
That is my wish.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. You guys
Sounds
can do your
good.
Jams.
Alright. So, I'll give you journal entry on Chadwick. Actually, I'm going to give you a journal entry on the person that you saw in the distance. Kind of got past myself a little bit. So, you guys all saw... Actually,
Troy didn't see him,
yeah, I was just going to say. Troy didn't get to see that.
and neither did Dill
So, let's
or
go.
Dill.
Yeah, sadly. Alright, so David saw, and Calix saw.
I'd like to ask Castellan.
Why? Oh, yeah, okay.
He might have any armor that I might. Any armor better than what I currently have, I might be able to use.
Alright, so he's up on the wall shouting orders, so if you were approaching him, he turns to you, he's like, "Hi, my dragon friend, what do you need?" So you ask him about the armor, and he looks you over and he's like, laddie, I wouldn't have anything you'd fit into. I'm sorry about
I
that.
understand.
You have a unique figure there.
I am a little large compared to you regular humans.
Ah,
I
see?
thought you were a smaller breed.
If I could help you, I would, lad. But you're pretty well equipped, as far as my men would be concerned.
I can see that.
I walk over to Chadwick, put my hand on his shoulder, and then run it all the way down his back, making sure there's no tail being covered by an illusion. And
Alright.
how did you get met out in the fields?
Do you guys see Chadwick now?
Yeah. He's
Okay. So, he is a little put off by you touching him, and then immediately spins around and realizes that it's a female. But he sees that you're a halfling, he's like, "Aye, don't get any ideas. What are you on about?"
Oh god, I had no idea Dugan was a female.
Oh, yes,
Dugan
Dugan is a
realize that.
What?
Damn, I really can't tell with you halflings. Sorry.
Look at her.
I nice.
Look, it's Zelda.
Yeah. All right. Anyways,
Beautiful.
yeah. You asked him how they met, so he's like, "Oh, this one here. Actually, I thought he was a cultist, and I was gonna go chop him up. Thought he'd
Good
be an
disguise.
easy shot." When I saw his, few kobolds carrying a wounded cultist back into a cabin, figured I'd sneak in there, cut him up, call it a day. But ended up rescuing this one here, and then, well, saving the day with the dragon. You know how it is.
Of course, I know what it's like to save the day with the from the dragon. I say, pointing my crossbow at his crotch.
Excuse me. He takes his axe and pushes your crossbow away from his crotch. That's not okay. Glad we're on the same page, but that's still not okay. But yeah. So if you looking at Chadwick, you notice that he's not wearing any proper armor, and he's just carrying an arsenal of weapons, which he's added to by now stealing a crossbow from one of the guardsmen. He's just a hulking beast of a dwarf.
I'd like to approach Escort one more time and ask him if he has a weapon that I might be able to add to my repertoire.
a little jealous of Chadwick here, eh?
Yeah.
He looks at you. He's like,
Feeling a
"Laddie,
little-
what kind of weapons are you looking for? We only got simple things here. We got a few javelins and a spear. I'm sure I could find you a short sword, but
I would do well with another javelin. I've used a few of mine in the combat so far, trying to take care of all of these damn kobolds.
well, that's a good use for it. Of course, I'll find you some more javelins."
I appreciate it.
He yells at this dude, and both of them go off and go under the wall here, unlock a little cabinet, and you can have 4 javelins.
Did I hear
sweet.
short sword?
He said he's sure he could rustle you up a short sword.
I'd
You
be
lads
much
come in
obliged.
here underprepared, I see.
I'd be much obliged. When I left, I thought I was only escorting a fairly middling caravan.
Of course. We'll get you
Yes.
equipped.
We were unsure of our total requirements of this mission.
Alright, so he snatches a short sword out of a box as well. Pretty simple, basic thing. Hands it to you. Comes over to Xavius, and you, laddie.
I think I'm all right.
Alrighty, good.
Yeah,
Good to
I
hear.
got my wits and my spells.
Now I'm gonna need you to put those things to good use, and that's the one requirement.
I could do that for you. I appreciate the assistance in restocking my arms here. I
Not
feel
a-
I can be much more use now.
I can only imagine I would have lost a hell of a lot more men if that dragon had had its way with my keep. So, whatever you guys need, it's at my disposal. If I can do it, I'll happily do it.
All right, I think we should go rescue the townsfolk in that church. Every moment
I
we
think
waste is a danger.
I think standing around dawdling been long enough. Good luck to yous.
What is the fastest way to the keep from here? Should we use the basement
Yeah, we
exit
should
again,
use the
or should we
basement.
go at the front?
If we,
Chadwick looks around at the walls. He's like, I don't think there's any other way out.
it's actually not far from our basement exit. If we just follow the river, we can see it again. Though we may encounter some more adversaries on the way. I know there was some scouting around when we left. I've already seen the carnage that we had wrought.
I do not fear these kobolds that we have been running into.
Oh.
I face much more frightening enemies in my time.
I'll be standing behind you then.
I
So
hope
I'm glad
that
we're-
my shield-
One wrong move and another crossbow bolt will fell me.
It's a serious night we found ourselves in.
Yeah.
But lead on.
Alright, can we
I
just
guess
is how
we should make our way
the
to
exit, I guess?
written.
Yeah, so you guys can zoom out, and if you guys are just moving through the keep tunnel,
Yeah.
move yourselves to the exit of the tunnel, and I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Okay.
Give me a few minutes so you guys
Okay.
can come up with a marching order, how you want to go, where you want to go.
Battle plan.
I
Yeah,
will take the
I'll be a
lead.
few minutes.
I know that seems mysterious that I'm taking the lead, but
If you're taking the lead, then I'm gonna use my blessing of the trickster and guidance on you.
excellent.
Nice.
What do those ones do?
We start sneaky.
Don't use it for anything.
Ooh, so my disadvantage is gone. Excellent.
You had disadvantage? Oh, right.
Because of my
something.
chainmail.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be probably more a little bit in the back, maybe like 10 paces behind you, because I don't have any range attacks, but I don't want to be the first to attack. Although I will say, while we were scouting around, those mysterious mercenaries that I was able to spy out were just southwest of this position, probably in that forest just behind us. They didn't spot me, but I don't know. I'm kind of worried about them. It's weird that there was anything that wasn't cult here, especially talking to cult. I don't know, we might want to scope it out after, but there's. And we also rescued a peasant from just south across the river. So
I'm sure we can find out all the information we need.
Yeah,
We seem to be a very capable group.
I
But
hope
we have
so.
not known each other quite long. I believe we are working quite well.
Yeah, I have faith. Together we should be able to retake the church. Though there was a fair number of kobolds and one of those walking dragon things, and at least one cultist there. It might be like 7 or 8 enemies, but if we have the element of surprise, I'm sure we can concoct a plan. Actually, with this blue potion, yeah, I'm definitely confident.
And now all of us have crossbows. Take a much more.
I'm still just a man with javelins.
Actually, if I might suggest a plan, I could cast a. Well, if they're still clustered when we get there, I can cast a fog spell on them, which is like 20
that might
feet
come in
square,
handy.
and then like they can't see in or out of it, so we might be able to catch them as they flee the fog, or we can at least
Yeah.
use the cover to approach.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Nice. I guess
I
I'll
believe
just.
that is our best approach.
It'll be good. It'll be exciting. Actually, knowing that, I think I'm just gonna drink my blue potion now, because I'm really nervous about being without spells. Because I have one spell that I could shield myself from incoming damage. So like, it might save my ass.
Remember every other word in that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink it. Glug glug glug. Bottoms up.
Chug-a-lug-lug.
Might I make a different suggestion rather than fog? Is creating some water.
Creating some water? How much water can you create?
I can create a full rainstorm in an 80-foot radius. I know
80
that we'll
foot.
be. Yes, I know that we'll be climbing a hill to get to them. As soon as they spot us on the hill, we should make the mud very slippery for them.
That also
Interesting.
sounds like a fine plan.
Does that obscure vision at all?
No, but we can do both.
Yes, we can. This sounds like a fun time.
It's much more difficult to walk through mud. I think most kobolds would only be able to walk half their normal speed.
Excellent. You can use those new ranged weapons to good use.
Wait, did I have a spell slot left? No.
You drank your potion, didn't
Oh,
you?
is your? Oh yeah, you got your blue potion. So that's the spell slot.
I guess I just drank it now. I guess I drank it at the start because I had a blue.
So I'm actually worried because like this is gonna be a hard fight, but we might also want to keep some resources for what comes next because there was leadership in the north.
But
they
the
left.
leadership's running away, so I'd expect that we'll be able to get at least a night's worth of sleep.
Damn, I
Yeah,
would
they're
have
probably
liked to
going to be
bag that
regrouping.
leadership because I'm pretty sure this is the cult that abducted my friend Talus. So regardless of what happens in this town, I'd like to pursue them.
We
Pursue,
may be
of
able
course,
to.
but I think that being well refreshed.
Would be very beneficial.
Perhaps
I
we
do
can
agree.
follow their tracks. It's not like a large army of kobolds treads lightly.
That's very true. That's very true. We'll recoup our resources and get them before the trail runs cold.
I could also use a refresher if possible, as my stores have run dry of my abilities.
I'm actually as good as new now after that potion. I feel fantastic. I guess all I really burned was that huge thunderclap in the very first encounter we had.
Yeah, that's when I use mine, and have not have any abilities
Very
since then.
exciting time. Yeah, we'll gotta rescue these people and then let's get around as we can. Maybe we can loop around on our way back to scope out the south. If they're still there. Ugh. Can't believe mercenaries would take money from these fools. You'd have to be a devout madman to follow this cause.
I believe the way they see it is that gold is gold. I don't think they have any
I'm
Here. Alright, we have a master plan and we're going to stealthily approach the church.
Excellent. So,
If I was to we should cross the river and go into the forest immediately, and we could stick to the forest. And then cross again to the forest on the other side if we want. Unless
okay,
we want
so
to
you
just
guys,
travel openly.
Sounds like a
Can-
good plan to remain hidden. And then just to remind Nick, I cast both Blessing of the Trickster and Guidance on Calix.
on Calix.
Yes.
So, what does that do? Give him.
Blessing of the Trickster gives him advantage on stealth checks, or not disadvantage because he has heavy armor.
Yeah.
And Guidance gives him, oh gosh, I forget what that is. Plus something. A D6, I think?
To like a skill check?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Skill
Okay.
or yeah.
Oh, it's like Bardic Inspiration.
But like, it's like Bardic Inspiration, but you can't add it to attack rolls.
Yeah,
okay.
Bardic Inspiration
Yeah.
for anything.
Just for skill
It adds
checks.
a D4.
Okay.
And I
Cool.
drank my blue.
Skill checks.
No problem then. You drank your blue, so you recovered spell point.
Yeah, I was staring at it for so long and I was like, I want to be ready.
Ha!
I also
Cool.
drank my blue with Xavius.
Okay, so you guys are charged up. So you guys, how many spell pot slots do you have, Xavius?
I have 2.
And Zugan has 1.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna take 2 minutes to throw something in the oven.
Okay, cool. All right, I guess I am ready to continue here with. I open this a second time. You guys can move up to 3 spots, and then we'll do something.
So we crossed the river to get into the forest.
Yeah, give me 3 move actions.
I'm in the lead here.
I'll
Plus
bring
1.
Troy. And are you guys stealthing? What are you doing?
We're stealthily walking through the streets.
So that's 1. So yeah, so give me like 90 feet of movement, and then tell me where you are.
Here.
Okie dokie. So, if you guys like the smoke I've added, this is what I wanted it to look like in the very beginning.
I really like the smoke you've added.
Thank you. So,
Cooper.
as you guys move here, we're gonna go do this. Where's my rolly dice? Okay, perfect. Can't do it twice. Screw you then. Okay, so you guys, as you're stealthing along the river, you notice 3 kobolds and an ambush drake.
Whoa, what? Where?
Over here. Just kind of on the other side of the forest. I'm going to put them down in a second. So you guys, they don't notice you. You're in pretty... Actually, give me a stealth roll. You guys all can do advantage because there's a river between you and forest and whatnot.
Oh boy.
Okay. Where am I?
I appear to be a bit too chatty in the woods here.
I'm not much better than you.
Oh, wait, we get
My big dragon self does not do well in the stealth.
The Dugan is fucking invisible.
That's how he rolls.
He's in tall grass.
Alright, so you guys see your kobolds now? And,
They're quite a distance away.
they are.
I guess we'll be approaching them when we cross the river in the next forest.
Okay.
Where's Chadwick?
Crossbow range is
Oh,
80.
Chadwick, I left him behind. He's with you guys.
They are further than 80.
Chadwick has been really stealthy behind you guys.
He does know the wilds.
Yeah, that's his style.
Wild
Okay,
style.
let's give Chad a stealth roll. Oops, that's not Chad's stealth. Chad's stealth is... Okay, Chad's pretty stealthy.
He ate it all.
And that's enough.
Oh yeah. So there's not a cultist among them. It's weird.
No. So these guys are going to move down this direction. So you guys can do whatever. They do not notice you from the distance.
I say we cross the river and shadow them in the forest. Probably take them out before they reach anybody else.
Well, we should get Dugan to cast his rain spell, right?
Oh, this isn't the large group of them yet.
Oh, are they
no.
heading to the east?
If they get to the church, they'll be bolstered. Let's see if we can take them out before they get there. I don't know how far we are exactly. Let's
Alright,
just cross
actually-
and get more vision.
Yeah, so I've kept them here, and they're just going to move and kind of stop here. Because they did actually notice something towards you guys.
Oh, okay.
Lizard actually has very high perception.
He smells.
And he's like, he doesn't really know what's up, but he knows something's in the woods here. So they're going to just kind of wait.
Can I shoot a crossbow bolt with disadvantage in his general direction?
You could, sure.
Because that's, a little bit further than 80 feet because of diagonals.
You'll alert them.
So, give me another stealth roll if you guys want to avoid them. Otherwise, whatever you want to do. If you're just going to try and wait them out, because they don't really, from, what you guys see, they're just kind of waiting.
Should we try to approach more before engaging?
We could wait. We're on the other side of a river. I say we wait.
Waiting it out wouldn't be too bad.
Alright, so give me another stealth roll then.
Okay.
Nice. Meh.
I got worse. I'm noisier.
Well, maybe we should just lure them. Fuck.
Oh, okay. So I did give you guys advantage, right, because of the river?
I have disadvantage normally on my
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah.
Well, my first roll was good enough. Okay. Shit. I kind of
Okay,
want to kill
so-
these guys.
So that was a pretty stealthy, I guess. But you, Calix, why did you roll twice?
I only rolled once.
Okay.
I did roll twice. I must have hit it twice.
Oh, good.
And the 9's the only one I... 9 was the first one.
Alright, so
I think we should lure them to the other side of the river, but away from our position. I could cast an illusionary sound to maybe pull them over.
they're going to start moving along the forest edge, because again, they don't know really what's up.
Okay.
So they're going to patrol
illusionary
this way.
sound. That's a thing that I have.
have that
if
too?
you'd like, I can use thaumaturgy to project your voice further.
But it would be from our point of origin, right?
I don't recall.
Alright, so they've moved to about here. What do you guys want to do now?
I have a 30 feet range on my minor illusion cantrip, so that is...
Sound that originates from a point of your choice.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, but any sound. Okay, I make the sound of ravens originating from here.
But Ravens isn't going to pull them over.
How do you know?
Well, sounds
why
in the
can't it-
forest.
You want ravens from here?
From here, yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to take action? I mean, that starts to happen. And you see that the lizard's like, what the hell? And it's drawn immediately to the spot. So the kobolds are going to follow him.
Oh, okay.
I'm
He's
going
hungry.
to stay in the trees, because I'm not the stealthiest.
the lizard's gonna try and investigate the sound.
Okay. The lizard is within range.
It does not know what the hell that noise was.
We are light crossbows are minimum range 80
These kobolds.
or up to 80.
No,
Go to
80
attempt to.
is without disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
320 with disadvantage.
I say we loose on these guys.
Yeah, I say we let loose on the bone drake.
Bone
Kobolds are
drake?
going to attempt to decipher what's going on. The first one does. The second one does not. And the third one does. So this one's also confused. These two know that it's an illusion. They're like, there's no birds here. Like, we would have seen other birds. Doesn't make any sense. So they are going to start to spread out a little bit.
I'd like to do a minor illusion for a sound coming from the river. I want to make like a lot of splashing right here.
Okay. So,
Far enough
Anyone
from
else?
us, but I want them out of the tree cover.
to here.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else want to take action? Chadwick is just kind of watching behind you guys. What are you guys doing?
We
I
could
would
take
like
ready
to
actions.
Take a reaction, and as soon as I can see the whites of the bone drake's eyes, let loose.
Okay.
Let's
Alright,
all
so you
do
make
that.
a noise coming
Holy
from
fuck.
here.
Yep.
Alright.
We're splashing.
So,
I guess we could have thrown a rock, but no, whatever.
Cantrips are more fun.
Yeah.
Much more fun.
the ambush drake,
This is why we
or
took them.
the drake dog thing is still relatively confused by the bird sounds. What noise did you make, Troy? Sorry.
Splashing in the water.
So yeah, the ambush or the dog drake is still trying to figure out what the hell that raven noise is. So he's gonna try that again,
He's trying to eat some birds.
and he succeeds, and he knows it's an illusion, and he knows somebody's like nearby that did this.
Are
so he's on
beasts smart enough to know what magic is?
No, but he has instincts, so he rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
So he's just gonna snap this illusion, and he knows something's up. He's very on alert right now.
There's no birds here.
Yeah, like he's like "Rrr," and he can like smell you guys or some shit. His instincts are raging.
I wanna,
And- This guy is going to. It's just because he got a 20. I don't know what else to do for him.
yeah.
So he's like,
he
no.
smells
In
no
fact,
birds.
I'm so very investigating this that I know it's fucking bad people nearby. And this guy snaps out of it hard too.
I'd like to
but-
ready my crossbow for kobold
One,
exiting the tree line.
3, 4, 5. So this guy is going to investigate, and he's going to be there
What is he?
as he breaks the tree line. He's just a kobold.
I'd like to shoot his ass. Or should we wait for more? I want to shoot a kobold because
This
they're more
guy
likely
also
to die.
pressed the tree line at the same time. So they're like, what
Okay.
the shit is happening?
Shall we?
I'd
Shall we,
like
team?
I'd like to ready my javelin.
We
Hey.
shall.
Let's fuck him up.
Okay. So, combat then?
Yes.
Do we get a surprise attack advantage?
You do.
Woo! So I guess this is the crossbows for me.
All right, and you guys are in pretty good cover with surprise, so they're not apt for dodging. So let's see some attack rolls. Who are you attacking?
I want that guy on the right.
On the right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He's the
gonna
first
throw a
guy I seen.
javelin. I'm gonna throw a javelin at that guy.
All right, so let's see.
I'm gonna shoot
you
this guy on
shoot.
the.
Oh,
Oh,
First shot.
Galax.
Clips this guy in the shoulder. You're going for that guy, right?
I got him. All right, I
Right.
gotta roll some damage on him.
So the arrow thuds into him, and as Calyx shoots, he fucking strikes him dead in the chest at the exact same moment.
Oh, we
And
hit the
that
same guy?
kobold just obliterated. You did that too, right, Calyx? Or the same guy?
yeah. No, to the guy on the left.
Oh, okay. So
This
they're
guy.
so at the exact same moment, a javelin soars through the air and thuds into this guy's chest. At the same time, this guy takes one hard in the shoulder, and they both go down.
Yes. We have numbers.
So with that noise and that arrow, this kobold's like, "Rah," like he's gonna come and run to aid his buddy, and the ambush drake's right at his back. So the ambush drake's gonna burst
See the white
through.
of the ambush drake's eyes.
Yeah, so the ambush drake is gonna burst through the tree line right here, and you launch a shot and you connect. You get a glancing shot right into it. Well, why do you roll 2Ds
How many?
and a 5? Okay.
Just the one. Sorry for stealth.
Oh,
Just
that was-
the bigger one. I'm sorry. I just tried to make it less 2 lines.
Nice.
Just
Oh, yeah,
13 is the.
All right.
yeah, 8 plus 5, yeah.
So
I didn't
13.
realize you would do it that way. I thought it was 2
I'm
separate.
like,
I don't know
what
why
do I do
thought
with that? I see a 1 there. Does he fail?
yeah,
I don't know. He fucked up, but he rolled a 1 too. So, all right. So you
Oh,
connect.
okay, thanks.
You manage to get it right in the face, in the lower part of its jaw, as it comes out of the tree line, and you damage it heavily. It just roars out in pain as it comes out.
Does anybody know how much health these things have? I don't think I've fought one.
5.
My last recollection
ambush
was
drake?
that they
Yeah.
took 3 of my crossbow bolts.
Interesting.
Yeah, they had like 25 to 30, if I remember right.
Okay, we got some work ahead of us.
Roars out in pain. And Chadwick, in the back, has been prepping himself with his crossbow that he's commandeered. And he's going to take a shot as well at the ambush drake. He's just been waiting for his opportunity to help. And bang. And bang with advantage. Chadwick is just
Yeah.
got lucky with the dragon.
He ain't no
His
dill,
arrow
that's for sure.
soars, misses badly. Phew. The ambush drake is quite wily now, ready for you guys. And so let's roll some initiative from there. My phone's ringing. What the fuck?
My initiative is terrible.
All right.
Whoa, critical initiative. I don't know what that means.
That means you probably go first. I don't think anybody even has as much dex as you do, so there's no way you're not going first.
I don't know. I think kobolds had exactly the same dex as I did.
They have 3 dex.
No, you're a little quicker.
Oh, okay.
I only got the 2.
Well, we half their numbers. That's pretty good. We should be able to handle these guys. So how much damage did you do to that ambush drake, Dugan?
11.
Ooh, 11. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. It's a little bit more.
A little more.
I'm glad I'm not going first because I don't really want to be near any damage sources. I'll risk myself and my spell slots later.
So what'd you guys get? Xavius got 7. Calix got 9. Dugan got 9.
Dugan got 23.
And Chadwick gets 12. Okay. So Dugan, with eyes of an eagle and feet of a ninja, takes the initiative
So
and launches a strike first. Well,
I
what
launch
did
a
you do?
strike straight at that at the ambush drake. I see it reeling in pain, and I see its mouth open in pain. So I shoot right at the back of its mouth.
All right. And you
Vicious.
connect. You
Damn.
viciously sink an arrow deep into its jaw. And it roars out in pain again. And it's still going. Just angry. So now it's got 2 arrows sticking out of its head as it pushes forward, but it's still kicking
Man,
and
that is-
raging.
That's an ugly looking ambush drake now. Jeez.
Turn that creature
He's
into a
trying his
pincushion.
Alright, wait, how much did it do? 5. Alright. So, after that devastating shot from Dugan, I'm going to start the turn order here. The next person to seize initiative is this kobold in the back. He's seen it all go down, and he's angry. He'll step forward, line up his sling, and whip a rock right back at Dugan.
Oh, thank God. The rocks
Oh,
hurt me so
God.
much.
Please no.
Does that hit?
I think I have 15.
No! Dugan!
Yeah.
Yes.
So Dugan takes a rock like a champion. Where's my little sheet?
Gallic, you're supposed to be protecting that small child.
I'm sorry. I was too busy staking people.
Staking.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Get a little too excited there?
I have
Alright.
a feeling like it's possible
Should
they
it just
could
roll
kill
over?
me.
So,
Oh, sorry.
whatever, that's the only sound effect I have ready. Boom! A rock hits Dugan.
That was a very sharp rock, kobold.
Yep. Deal with it. And it does 5 damage. Tink.
That's not Katink. I'm on my last legs, man.
Alright,
Oh my god.
so this kobold's so high on himself, he's like, hell yeah, take that.
Soon
Next
you and
person.
all of your friends will be dead.
I forgot
Who's
how
next?
devastating kobolds were.
As soon as that rock lands, the ambush drake with 2 arrows in its neck just starts raging and charges across him.
Oh fuck.
You okay?
6. Alright, so he can make it there. And he's gonna snap closed at Xavius. Seeing him as the more exposed of the two, he sees a giant lizard creature with a shield wall. He's gonna go for the small guy with the sword.
Shit.
So he does. Alright, so he's gonna snap close with his jaw. Coming at you. And he connects, bites hard onto Xavius' arm.
Shit.
So he
Fuck.
does.
I would have been able to do a spell, but I have a crossbow in both my hands, so I just have to tank this.
Oh!
Fucking crossbow!
And he crunches down hard for 5 damage. Tears it off.
Ah! Damn it!
It hurts so good.
Fuck this crossbow! What was I thinking?
Round 1, and then where's my turn order? So who went second? This guy. My turn.
I'm gonna
and then
drop
turn.
this thing. I can't take another one of those.
And
I double click that to make that go.
as soon as the bite goes down, it's Chadwick who sees his friend get bit in the arm. And it's had enough. He pulls out his halberd, dropping his crossbow on the ground, runs straight across, and he's going to hammer down on this ambush drake and get between Xavius and the kobold.
Yay! Thank God! Thank Chadwick.
Chadwick Stone, here to save the day. And he's going to smash this thing with his halberd. Boom. And he connects with it hard in the back. He just splits it straight down the back.
Oh my God!
Cleaves into its spine and destroys it.
Wow. Wow. I chose the wrong calling. Gotta get me a halberd.
Alright, so
One did
after
check.
finishing that, he spins around to stare at the cobalt, and next person is going to take the initiative. It's going to be Calix. Not going to be undone by this muscular dwarf that's just joined the team. He's going to seize his opportunity.
Calix would like to pick back up his battle axe and his shield because he dropped it for a javelin.
You can only get one, right?
One what?
One of the items from the guy?
Pardon? What do you mean?
Like, you can't draw 2 weapons at once.
No. Yeah, you can't. Unless you have the feet for it. So, like,
Yeah, that's what I do.
you're picking things up off the ground?
Yeah, because I had to drop them to take my javelin.
Alright, so you can pick up one thing and then attack with it, or pick up both and then not attack.
Yeah, I'll just pick up both.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, so he just re-equips himself, and then Dugan... Oh no, then Xavius seizes his opportunity and takes action.
Well, I still got this fucking crossbow, so I'm gonna take aim and try to finish this guy off.
Alright.
Let's do it. Ah!
So you let soar and connect like a champion, and just cleave into this.
Fucking
Where's my
guy? Take that.
And you destroy it. He
Thank
just takes it in the
God.
chest and just starts coughing up blood and goes down into a heap.
Thank God.
And you guys are victorious.
So, let's see. I want to recover some crossbow bolts, and I think I'm just going to chug my healing potion now.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have healing abilities.
Oh, you did?
Are you guys?
I
You
was
guys want?
also going to chug my healing potion. Oh, actually, wait. Before that happens, I reach on the ground, pick up Chadwick's bow.
Embark.
No.
Yeah, I have lay on hands.
And pass it to
Oh.
him with the front side facing him.
Much
So I can
appreciated.
I can heal someone for 5.
Oh, that's exactly the amount that I'm missing.
He snatches back his crossbow. Gotta be down 1 arrow.
I don't know. Dugan's hurting a little bit
Oh,
more. It looks like.
Well, if,
I'm hurting enough that I feel that my healing potion is necessary.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you
Then
need you need more, I can give you my healing potion.
I will touch Xavius with my lay on hands ability.
Woo! Thank you, Calyx.
How
You're
much do
too
you get for
kind.
healing potion?
It's a 2d4, I believe.
For healing potions? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2. Even better. So potential 10 health.
And I don't get anything from medicine proficiency?
No, that's an
No.
alchemy jam. And
Damn.
you only get like stuff from making it. Thank you for the lay on hands, comrade. I feel much better. Back to full
You're
strength.
quite welcome.
I'll take the +7.
I gotta be careful about this. Oh, nice. I gotta be careful about this crossbow.
I'm now out of lay on hands until a long rest.
Okay. Well, hopefully we won't need it. Oh, and you're almost full.
My
All right,
health
we should
potion is now gone.
we should get going to the church quickly. I worry about these roving
Yes.
bands. But I'm gonna put away my crossbow and draw my rapier and spell focus for traveling now. Don't want to get caught with my pants down like that again. All right, let's go.
I don't know where we're going.
We'll go right here. So we
I may
could
be in
Raise
the
the
lead.
church.
we could cross into the other forest. Do we see anything from here?
Yeah. So if you guys want to roll perception,
Oh, my perception isn't great. We need the big eye Dugan over here.
What is perception?
Wisdom.
under wisdom.
Is +2.
I got a 7.
I
My
got
guy's not very
4.
smart.
Yes.
Oh, Dugan! What are you? Dugan!
Okay. So eagle-eyed.
I can't not crit it. It's impossible.
All right. So Chad. So you guys are moving, and as you move, reveal area. So you see the side of the church.
There it is. Oh my God,
There's quite a lot going on right now.
we have our work cut out for us.
All right, so
The
we should
main
probably
force
cross
is
the
leaving, and there's
river.
that much here. All right, we got some fucking work to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to cross very stealthily.
Uh-oh.
All right. So
Maybe, so we talk. Is there a hill towards the church? Like maybe we want to send the stealthy ones in first, and then send in Calyx
You guys might
after.
want to cast your magic, and I'll hang back.
Exactly.
all right, I'm gonna give you guys a bit more information because Dugan's view was so good,
Dugan.
and let you guys really have a lay of the land here.
Oh, I can hit that with my casting.
Okay. So.
Holy fuck! It is surrounded.
Why
We can
is
do
the game
this.
like, stalling out on me? Okay. All right. So as you guys approach, you guys are on like a slightly elevated part of the bank, a bit lower, and you can kind of see the church courtyard in this area. Let me select. Okay. So What you're witnessing is a large roving band of screaming cultists, basically running around the outside. So this is actually a mobile group. So as you guys are watching, this group is moving.
Are they on the inside of the low wall or the outside?
Basically, this wall has been demolished.
Oh shit.
So it's not much of a wall anymore. Over on this side, it's a little bit more. But on this side, it's basically broke. And just they're just walking amongst it. And so you witness another group up at the top. And they have a little battering ram that they're kind of assembling to break through the front.
Fun.
And so you see that there's a cultist in the center sort of leading the attack. And then there's several kobolds on sentry duty. They're just watching their back. Watching for basically if the townsfolk were to try to ambush them as they do this. So these guys are on high alert.
Okay.
That's what you notice with Deegan's Oogle Eyes.
Is there any elevation?
So you guys are kind of elevated here, and there's a little bit of elevation here.
Where's that second thing? Oh yeah, there we go. So that's uphill. So it's like going downhill to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So
Very
as you witness from here, you guys notice that there is in fact another group just here, but you guys can barely make it out. They seem to be huddled together in the smoke.
So is that like
This
heavily
smoke
obscured?
is highly obscuring.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys. It's just Dugan's eagle eyes that managed to just barely see a glimpse of another group here.
Fucking
Very
Deegan, eh?
tiny group compared to the other two. So as you guys are watching, time is passing, and this group is moving about. So they're kind of hard for me to do them because they're kind of separated and spread out. So they spend about 2 minutes on each side, and they're just kind of screaming and making a lot of noise, and just kind of harassing the people inside. It would seem.
Well, that sounds quite fun.
So as you guys watch, this group does move completely around.
I think we need to take out that roving band. Like maybe set ourselves in position when it's away, and then ambush them with our spells when it comes into range. Because if we get caught in battle and those things come around and fucking hit us behind, that'll be death.
So this group is just kind of moving up like this. But they do stop and they start yelling. So they spend about 2 minutes on each side. It takes them about 6 minutes to get all the way around from where you're watching. They move like that.
Okay.
I think
Right.
the ideal spot would be to set up like here and stealth into the trees.
Yeah, we don't want to be too close to the group.
I think
And
that
since they're far
we
enough
should-
away, I think that it probably won't matter on my stealth roll because they won't be able to hear me on the other side of the walls.
Yeah,
As long as I
although
don't
should we
roll a
avoid the
one.
line of sight from the main group in the front? Like if they see us fighting, they're gonna send reinforcements.
So as you guys do notice that this group is in a very monstrous obscured cloud.
So we could probably fight near that and they wouldn't notice.
And there is also a back door to the church that they're trying to break through here.
Oh, so we should probably get over there first.
There's the
Yeah.
front door and the back door area.
How long do your spells last for?
The one I was talking about lasts for an hour as long as I can maintain concentration.
So Chadwick actually just told you guys about the door because he also has eagle eyes.
Nice.
His perception roll.
Nice.
He's like, lads, there's a way in the back. I'm sure of it. There's a tiny little group there. I think they're the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we should use our spells. So move to the forest, like over here, attack the group in the smoke right here. But use our spells just over here, so that when those guys come, they're already like getting screwed, kind of on the way over.
Yeah, well, maybe the smartest thing to do would be to avoid the roaming band.
Well,
And,
we're
like,
gonna run into them though if we're fighting that smoke group, right?
maybe. If each turn is 6 seconds, 2 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do about 20 rounds of combat before this band will come.
We should be okay then.
Like,
Yeah, we should be okay.
time frame wise, it's a lot of time.
That is a lot of guys. I want to kill them, but that is a lot of guys.
Yes, that will lead to our death.
We'd have to
Um,
split them up and bait them away somehow.
Oh, since that the rock to the face broke my concentration, I'm going to cast Blessing of the Trickster and Guidance on Calyx again.
You just get infinity of those?
Yeah, they're
Cantrips.
one's a cantrip, one's a domain thing.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So Chadwick's going to turn to you guys at this time, and he's going to put in his 2 cents. He's going to say, lads, we don't actually have to fight that many of them. We just got to get the people out of the bloody church.
That's probably
He
the
looks
safest
back,
course of
and
action.
you can kind of see him, like, looking semi-nervously at the hordes.
What I think we should do is kill the
I
band
think
of
that we
the-
should disguise ourselves
smoke.
and not kill any of them.
Well,
Going
disguise has
easy.
worked in the past, but we'd have to fool a lot of them.
Doesn't the disguise not change part of my body since I have scales on me?
I didn't say we'd be disguising you. You are a dragon.
You would just have to deceive. Well, that's if we went in the start. But what would we do with our disguises that was different? Because we'd have to go in. Well, maybe we could use our disguises to lure some of them away and murder them separately.
Well,
But,
what I was thinking is if we could get into the church,
They have their orders.
if we can get into the church using that back door, we can make a blockade, make them funnel in, and we can take them on 1 or 2 at a time.
Perhaps. But if we-
That way, even if it takes us time to get the villagers out, at least we'll have the advantage if they try to do a frontal assault on us. You know?
Well, you can get in the church regardless. Well, we'd have to kill the guys in the back or break the door down as cultists.
So I'll
That's
give you
what
guys
I'm
a
saying,
peek at
ways
the guys
we're
at the
going.
back here, because Chad's giving you a definition. This is the group at the back.
Yeah. So we know they're there, and it's so heavily obscured that we can probably get free attacks on all of them. Right?
It is very thick clouds of smoke that they're basically. It seems like they're trying to burn their way through, but all they're really achieving is making a giant smoke cloud.
Okay, let's
That's what I'm saying. We could rotate over.
sneak over to the forest on the top of the hill.
Yeah. But we're going to have to be
This way, I
careful
believe.
because if the roving band passes by while we're there, we're going to have to really roll some stealth. I wonder
We
if I
just
can
have
get
to be
lucky.
very quick.
Yeah, we'd have to time it so that it's just as they leave and we can
Yeah.
shadow them.
As
They're probably
soon as
too.
the roving band leaves here, we will slowly approach.
And the roving band goes through the smoke too, right?
Yeah,
We
The
could
roving
maybe
band passed
ambush
through the
them
smoke
as
when
they
they
go through the smoke.
went
too.
through there.
Oh yeah,
So-
as soon as the roving band enters the smoke, let's go to the hill.
That's what I was trying to say. Even if we have to, get into the church and fight while we're in the church, at least we can use the smoke and then fight them using advantage with the smoke we have, right? Because they'll have to come in 1 at a time or 2 at a time,
Yes,
and then in the smoke, no one will be able to see past those 1 or 2 that are coming in.
it's true. But if they know
Right,
that
'cause
there's
they-
an entrance, they start coming in. We won't be able to escape.
But that's what I'm saying, because it won't be too bad, because I'll be able to post up on the entrance and hold them off, right?
That might be true. If they don't have magic, I don't know. I'm really
Oh
nervous.
man,
We should. Oh, well, you know
Because how
what we
does your
could
magic
do?
work? Because can you
That
guys
was-
cast your magic from inside the chapel on the guys in the front?
I don't have any range damage magic.
No, I know. Your fog spell, though,
Yeah,
right?
the fog spell I can cast 120 feet out, but it's gonna create an effect no different than that smoke cloud.
But the guys in the front here.
Yeah,
right?
I could
They're gonna
totally
try to
obscure
come
that.
in. They could stop using the battering ram or slow down, right? Because they can't see and they're wondering where it's coming from.
Yeah, that's true.
And then with the endless rain from Dugan, or whatever that spell's called, using the battering ram is going to be a lot harder too in the mud, while being heavily obscured, right?
I'd say we only use one of them and then we save the other one for later. Because we might still need the fog to escape.
So this group of roving bands, the red ones are. Everything is kobolds except for those 2 drakes and the 2 cultists, right?
And the
Yeah,
winged
those are just
kobolds,
new,
I thought I
new
saw.
kobolds I put in.
Okay, so they're the same stats and
Yeah.
shit.
You guys do also notice that there is what seems to be a rank above cultist leading this. I'll give you guys a journal entry on him because you do have such eagle eyes today.
This guy looks like fucking Kane from Final Fantasy.
So I am not getting all of these journal entries.
Are you certain?
Oh, he's sending one now, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just did it.
I don't have it yet.
Why
Where
is
is
it
it?
not?
Not cultist, not cult acolyte.
I'm gonna go like this. Save chain.
Cult
Show to
acolyte.
players. Show to everyone. Oh, okay, that's.
Oh, there
I'm
we
missing
are.
a little button. I'm like, where is it? The thing is like
Ooh,
really being
Dragon
glitchy
Claw.
today.
So yeah, I think
Dragon
that I will.
Claw.
Actually, you guys should know that.
Okay, what his name is? I might know.
Yeah.
That. I don't know. I would really like to fucking take that guy out, but we gotta work it out for us.
Yep.
He's in the front though, isn't he?
I think that creating water on the battering ram to impede its movement is a good idea, though.
How long does
So
that
I'm-
last?
That lasts.
Who made this pink thing? Is that me?
Maybe. Not me.
I'm not sure.
It might
How the
be
hell?
David. Oh, yeah, that was
All
David.
right.
He was pink. He
All
was
good.
Pink man.
Gone now.
Doesn't say.
I kept
It's,
moving it by accident. Like, what the fuck is it?
What is the spell called, David?
Create or destroy water. It says duration instantaneous. Oh, is it just like a quick sprinkle of water?
Oh, I don't think it's rain. I think it's like, here is a bucket of water, and then it just
No,
falls.
it is either you create 10 gallons of clean water, or the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube.
As rain.
Oh, extinguishing exposed flames. Yeah, so it is just a light sprinkle of water. Okay,
The
it's
duration is instantaneous. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can put out a fire with it, but not much else.
can't even make mud. Why is this spell so lame? I want to love this spell.
It sounds so cool.
Doesn't it?
Well, 10 gallons of water, like, maybe you can make some people
Oh,
slip.
1
I
second,
don't know.
Sharon's calling.
Why do you have all your spells, David?
Oh, he has one. He drank the blue.
Yeah, he has listed all of his spells. Like,
Oh, for
is that how? Yeah, is that how clerics work? I think clerics
No, yeah,
have
clerics have
access
to
to it,
prepare.
but they have to do it prepared, like only 2.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
they have 2 slots, but prepared might be more.
Yeah, I gotta look at that because I know clerics do it differently than my guy, sorcerers.
The prepared spells they get is 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Okay, so yeah, they do get like access to all their spells.
How long is a short rest?
Oh, wisdom modifier plus cleric level. Sorry, not the
Short
other one.
rest. It's like an hour or something, isn't it?
Oh, I feel like we've already taken that on this hill.
Wisdom modifier plus cleric level.
Yeah.
So, David,
Yeah.
you have all your spells listed on your sheet here.
Huh?
You should only have access to 4 spells.
So 4 spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus my domain spells.
Oh, domain.
Yeah, you've
my
got like 10 listed here.
Oh, oops.
I mean, I don't know if
So
you changed it since you did it, but like,
I did. So
okay.
I have Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, Disguise Self, which is a domain spell, Create or Destroy Water.
It doesn't really matter. I was just wondering if you were just accessing your whole list and just being like, I'm going to use
Charm
this now.
Person, was one that
If
I
you actually
wanted.
have picked out 4, then it's all good.
I have. So I had Charm Person. Wow, I can't forget which of these were domain spells or not. Let me go look it up again.
Like the tricks, I don't know. The disguise self one is the domain spell. I'm pretty certain.
I thought I had 2 domain spells at the start.
Okay. You guys are still
It's
making
okay, don't
strategy.
worry.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
Charm
start
Person
a
was
coffee.
Okay.
Sorry.
And
Charm Person was my other domain spell.
this band is just gonna keep roving, so you guys can.
Yeah,
Use
we're
that.
studying them.
Yeah. So I'll be right back.
So, how about this? How about we approach on the south side. We kill all those fuckers. We get the townsfolk out into the forest, and then they won't know anything happened yet.
That's what I'm saying.
And
But like,
then-
because we don't know how many townsfolk are in there, right? So it might take a few minutes to gather them up and get them out, and like the roaring band might come back in that time,
Yeah, but like
right?
it'll probably pass over a couple of times. Like they can't see the door that we'd be using, so we could totally just like sneak it a couple of times, or like maybe all of them at once. But like after we get them out, like maybe we could trick them into like seeing the open door, and then they go into the church, and we fuck them up in there somehow. I don't even know how we do that.
Well, we'd be funneling them in, basically, right? Like, I think that's our best bet is try to funnel these guys in and take them on one at a time, kind of deal.
Yeah, I think if we fight all these guys at once, we will die. Eventually,
I
if we get
agree.
ourselves stuck. I just don't want to get stuck.
But I'm just worried about the time it's going to take to get the villagers out because we don't know how many are in there. Or
Yeah, like, you
Really
mean if
getting
like the front gate gets smashed in, they start coming in that way?
yeah, or like
Yeah.
because as they come through the smoke, they'd still know where their other guys are. I'm sure they pass them in the heavily fogged area, right? So I'm
well,
sure they'd see the
heavily
dead
heavily
bodies.
obscured means you're technically blind in there. Like you can't see anything unless it's like right in front of you. I don't know. Maybe
That's
they
what I'm
would
saying,
see them.
like 5 feet or something, right? Like I don't know because we don't know their
Yeah.
exact path versus the group in there.
That's true. You don't really know.
So
Damn
we
it! I
don't know
really
if they
want to
walk,
fucking
like,
kill all these
through or
guys.
not.
It would be risky as fuck. I have the one AoE spell that makes a huge noise and like has the potential to kill like 3 kobolds in a shot, but it's not gonna
Yeah,
damage
but
these
then it draw
assault
all the
drakes.
guys from the front over.
Yeah,
And they
we
have
would
bone
get
drakes.
fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we kill these guys really quickly over here, go in, gather all the people, and then if we kind of watch out the front here as the roving band passes up front, then we can take them out the back to the forest because they'll all be ready.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
we
think
gotta
that
do.
we should.
But and then if they
move
also
it to the
notice
back
that
door.
their comrades are dead, and they see that there's a door over here that is open or something, then they have to funnel in 1 or 2 at a time. That's when we can start fighting them.
Yeah, and we'll have to. Yeah, if they start funneling in,
Over.
that's
That's when
where
we
we'll
have a
be
better
fucked,
chance.
because then both exits will be covered, and we'll have to fight them all.
That's it's less bad if they only walk in one at a time.
Oh yeah, no,
That's what I'm
I
saying,
agree,
'cause,
but
like,
it means like we can't do anything but fight them at that point. We have no agility.
Yeah, but at least they're not a full mass of them coming in, right? I can
Yeah.
defend against 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's true. You could plug it. They can't get past you. You
Yeah.
have armor.
I have very high AC.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do, and then
I think
I
that's our
agree.
best plan.
I will continue hiding underneath Calix's body.
so if we do escape without getting the notice of that roving band, are we just gonna leave?
Yes,
I think so.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Because the roving band will go rejoin with the rest of the army. We don't care much for anything
We-
within villagers.
our-
left.
our
Oh, I just
mission
want that
was-
leader. I would like him. But we're not gonna
I'm,
get
su-
him.
I'm sure we're gonna run into him again at some point.
Chad time's in at this time. Lads, like,
Let's do
whatever
it.
happens though, I know there's probably at least 24 people in the church. We need to probably get in there, gather them up.
All right.
I
Okay.
mean,
Let's,
whatever we
uh,
decide.
Let's
move,
wait for them
so
to pass, and
We're
then,
gonna wait for the roaming band to pass into the fog.
and then
Okay.
cross
And then
into the
We're
forest.
gonna cross the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
6.
So I'm guessing you guys are moving when the roving band is like leaving this lower area.
Yes.
Like-
Just
like
to give
as
us
they
the
enter the
maximum
fog
time
there.
possible.
Okay, so give me a stealth roll coming in with advantage.
Oh, wow! I actually got a good stealth roll there.
Me too.
Nice. And Chad. Boom. Stealthiest dwarf you guys have ever known. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys are well hidden as you cross the river. Nobody takes notice of you. Like this Cobalt might have been the one to see you, but he doesn't see anything, and you can tell he's like kind of looking off in the wrong direction now.
All right, so let's move to the back of the church, and then by the time we get there, where will the roving band be?
They should be up here.
Like if we get here.
All right, so you guys, 1, 2, 3. Roving band has just reached this other side. Actually, they're in a weird spot. I can't grab them.
Do we see anything to the south from here? Like it's like Fog of War land.
No. I mean, it's
The map
Nothing?
ends
kind of
there.
the
Okay,
end of
cool.
the map. There's not much there. You guys can have this area. Sure.
I had to stand on top of Dugan.
All right, that's the edge of the map. The city limits. You guys can see. I'm going to move that band in a second. So they're going to be camping along the edge here for a minute or two as you guys approach.
Oh,
So you
perfect.
guys-
Okay, so we could wait for them to leave.
Yeah, they camp on each edge for about 2 minutes as you guys are witnessing. And then they make a lot of noise and then they move on, screaming and yelling.
All right, let's get ready to. Well, I guess we'll dive into the fog because it'll be a lot of disadvantage in there. Like it's
All right,
not going to
so
be
you
a
guys-
clean fight.
Are you going to wait till this group moves on a bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so once they go around the corner.
All right, so this group moves up here, and they're kind of in the midst of this top group right now. I'm just going to move them.
And they're still
Here,
making
so I
tons of
remember, so I
noise.
move them.
That would be wonderful.
All right, so I guess we should make it so that big tanks go in first, and we need to drop that cultist because we don't want him calling for help.
Well, basically, I'm just running straight in because I can't see.
Yeah, but
Like, I know
I'm
the
gonna say
general
like if
area.
you see the cultist, you can drop him. Those kobolds are stupid.
Alright. Let's see what the distance is. Okay, so I can only
Yeah, if we
make it
get to
here
the
by
edge.
walking.
I see.
I can dash in, but then I'm just kind
Yeah, you
of.
can't do that. Well, I guess like we can even step into the fog and like then start to do it because like they can't see us in the fog either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we just walk towards the back door and not murder these kobolds?
Well, they're at the
Well,
back
they're
door.
in front of it. It's right
Oh,
there.
I thought the
All right,
back
so
door.
as you get into the fog, you realize that it is very heavily obscuring.
Yeah.
You're not really sure how anybody was able to scout through it. Seems like you can see about 15 feet in front of you, clearly, but that's about it.
All right. Shall we,
Well,
boys and girl?
So Chadwick, coming up next to you,
proceed
he's going to
slowly.
level his shield.
It's a shield.
And-
Yeah, I have my shield and battle axe up.
Yeah, he has a hand axe.
I will
Just going
continue
to
hiding
boost up.
behind.
Do-do-do. So 15 feet, so I can see these guys now.
What's your armor? Everybody's got it all on there. Okay. So I'm going to move this.
Let's do
So I'm
it.
going to put you guys on top. There.
Okay, so we can see.
So
Yeah.
I saw this guy first, so I'm just going to approach this guy.
All right, so I'm going to make this, actually, can I make this more transparent?
You could right click and send it to the back, and it could be the lowest thing on this layer.
Yeah, okay, that's true. 2 back. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys approach, this is a horde. That's kind of huddled around the door, being led by the cultists. So
Are they looking at the door? Like
they're all looking at the door.
we have their backs, lads.
They're all kind of just taking this fire that's caused all this folks. So you guys have the advantage as you move up. They're completely unaware.
Alright, well, I'm at the back of this kobold, so I'm going to swing my battle axe at him.
All right. So let's
Cleave a path to the cultists.
So, swing with advantage because you were
Yeah.
blindsiding this dude.
Oh
So-
no.
As you go to heft your axe, it kind of just fumbles in your hands. It's not a critical fumble because of the advantage, but it almost was. You kind of catch your blade just before it goes down, but you lose your It's surprise attack entirely. So Chadwick, watching you fail, is going to show you how it's done. And he's going to swing heavily with advantage and
Thank God for the advantage.
connect it to this cobalt right here,
I was one attack off.
landing a devastating chop to its upper shoulder and almost killing it. It cries out in pain.
Oh no, this is not a good first barrage. Dugan,
All right, so Dugan and Xavius, you have the surprise.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get to that cultist. He's behind a fucker. So I'm just gonna step up beside Calyx, and I'm going to gesture with my arcane token to cast Green Flame Blade on my rapier, and I'm gonna try to plunge into the back of this kobold.
All right.
So here's my advantage accuracy. Yes! God, that was close. And my damage, 4. Fuck! You suck! And it's gonna shoot 3 damage at the cultist.
Okay. And he cries out in pain as you stab into him. Wait, this guy?
Yeah, I hit the kobold in front of me, and it shoots 3 at the humanoid
Oh, okay.
with the green flame.
Gotcha. So you stab into the cobalt, it cries out in pain, and you can tell you've dealt it a devastating blow. It's just like, "Mah!" But it doesn't die. It stays up, and then the flame whips out and hits its compadre. And the human is surprised as hell. He yells out as well, taking 3 damage. Oh, what the? Ha! What?
It's just fire from the church, I swear.
What the hell was that? Oh, actually.
Dugan, finish one of these fuckers off. We can't do it.
All right, and Dugan has surprise attack now.
Oh, I forgot to say that I was doing this with my newly found short sword and shield in my hands.
Oh yeah, I give you a
Just
short
my
sword.
apologies.
Oh, you got a shield. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have shield proficiency?
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Where'd you get it? Do you always have a shield? You just didn't
Yeah.
have a weapon?
My shield is my holy symbol. It's been sitting on my back so I can cast spells.
Makes sense. Now you actually look like a profile picture. Perfect.
Damn, I wish you took the front, Dugan. I'm scared.
Okay, so you have the surprise?
Yep. So
Show
can I
us how
attack
it's done.
diagonally?
No.
Pardon me?
Can I attack at a diagonal?
No. Not without a reach weapon.
Oh.
Can you get to the next guy? Oh yeah, you get 30 feet of movement. You can get wherever you
I have
want.
20 feet. 25? What am I?
25.
Halfling.
So
Not-
diagonal movement is 7.5 feet.
So 7.5, 15 plus 5. Hey, 20. We got this.
Woohoo!
So I'll let you get up close to the building there. Because you're technically on the building, but like, you're
Oh
small.
my
so
god, I am in the worst position right now.
And then I attack with advantage.
Yep.
But I don't have proficiency with this finesse weapon, so I only get +3, not +5.
Yeah. I
Okay.
was going to say, you still get your dex.
They only have 12 AC though, so.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Oof. Oof.
it's the first
So,
sword sword you've ever
swing.
attempted.
And this cobalt, he's wily now. He was struck before, and he does not let you make contact. So he kind of dips aside your swing there. And
Should have stuck
now
with crossbow.
everyone's going to roll initiative.
Guys, I'm scared.
da-da.
We didn't drop anything. Oh, guys, I'm really scared. Guys, save me. Guys, please.
Cooper, why do you keep crying?
Oh, my spaceship is so itchy.
That's the sound I'm gonna make when these guys all start stabbing
Go
me.
fetch. You want to get ball? Go get ball, Cooper.
So I'm very tempted to just thunderclap these fuckers, regardless of the noise. Like, oh my god,
I wouldn't recommend it because then the
we would die.
roving band and the front unit will all come, and I don't think I can hold them off.
It's very true.
This might be our last stand, man.
I think we could. I believe, guys. We could do this. We just gotta be clever. I just gotta be not on the flank.
Okay, what'd you guys roll for initiative?
I just did not
1,
think
2,
that with
3.
advantage I would
Chat.
roll less than 10.
Yeah, you and Calyx both.
Oops, that's not right.
Oh,
We
that's
rolled
Chadwick.
11s.
Oh no, that's a D6. What's going on?
Yeah, that's not great. Okay.
What's Chadwick's initiative? Is he gonna
2.
save the day? 2?
You got 4 on
How?
this.
Oh no,
Mm,
guys.
Calix got 11.
Nice knowing you.
Okay. So the first person to take action is
Okay, cool. Go
Alex.
outside. Go outside.
this Cobalt in front of Calix. Yeah, you're right. Good call, guys.
Oh,
So this Cobalt is angry and he spins around immediately, and he's going to stab at Calix with his dagger.
Swing at me.
Yeah. He dives up and takes an attack, and you are not surrounded, so that's all he gets, and he's unable to climb over the shield.
Penning him in.
That's right.
Second is this Cobalt up here, witnessing all of this go down. He's going to seize initiative. He's going to load up his sling and launch a rock directly at Calix, because
Oh god.
Actually-
More enemies.
I feel like ranged weapons should get disadvantage in this fog.
I was
Actually,
just
all
thinking,
attacks should.
but
well-
also defenses, so it kind of cancels for melee.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, because you did specify that we could see 15 feet, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
it
that
is
level
still
of
pretty
obscure.
obscuring. Like, once you guys are in
We can-
melee combat like this,
We can.
I'm going to
see.
say range weapons under 15 feet don't have.
Okay,
Actually,
so that'd be disadvantage. Well, yeah, because
I'll
it's
say it's
double
disadvantage 'cause you're
disadvantage.
throwing through this shit, yeah.
'Cause we
So
had-
any ranged attacks through this shit is disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, because when we
Except
looked
for
up
melee,
the rules
because
for
melee
that
is
before-
defense. Attack and defense is both disadvantage, so it's just canceled out for melee.
All right, don't worry so
Oh,
much
okay.
about the rules.
That's
Worry
fair.
about
So-
what feels good.
No, the rules
Yeah,
are legit, and I'm following them.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, here it comes. The rock with disadvantage at Calix is
Boom.
unable
misses.
to hit. He launches it,
Fuck those rocks. Calix knows about
Stuff.
those rocks.
and then
Half
next
died
up
to those rocks.
is Calix himself. Time to retaliate.
Yeah.
After
Bring it.
deflecting these 2 rocks, he seizes initiative.
Cleave my hefty battle axe right at this guy. And
Oh,
smokes him.
All right, so you connect directly to this guy. It's a devastating blow. Show me how much.
Man, this man is dead.
All right, and you obliterate him. It just cuts straight through into the earth, and he's heaved in half.
I'd like to also step forward. No, I don't want to step forward. I'm going to chill here. Can I ready a defense action on Xavius, though?
what?
Pardon me?
No, I only have movement, right?
Yeah, you've done your action to attack, so you can't really do anything else. Bonus action if you have
Okay.
available or movement. You can talk to them. You can yell at people for free. Can't really interact with objects.
No,
Too
I'm
much.
just going to chill here. I
Okay.
don't want to move forward because I don't want pack tactics.
True.
All right. Good call. And you kill that guy. So next up is Dugan. Seeing how it's done, he watches Calix destroy that dude.
So
Gonna take
I attack at this kobold again.
All right. Show me how it's done.
Get him.
Come on.
And you miss.
Dugan's drunk.
Badly. You do not know how to use this blade yet, and you're still getting used to it.
So that mighty flask that the person gave you.
So next up is this kobold over here. Watching this all go down, he's going to take action. And he's going to line up a rock and whip it at Xavius. That's who he sees. Here it comes. He lines up his sling with disadvantage. The rock sails through the mist and still connects.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to cast
Ooh.
shield on myself. I'm gonna raise up my focus and just project a barrier that increases my armor class by 5 until the start of my next turn.
Do you get to use that after I attack?
Yeah, it is a reaction that can only be taken when I am hit by an attack.
Oh, okay. So you can see that your AC could be boosted by X amount and survive?
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
That's a
Okay,
fucking
Is that a
so
spell slot?
That's a
right as
spell
this rock
slot.
sails at your face, a magical barrier appears and deflects the rock.
So I have 17 AC till my turn.
Oh, it stays up, a little bubble?
Yeah, it lasts until my turn. Or, it's in my
Nice.
next turn, but yeah, my turn coming up.
Okay,
I can't hold this for long, boys.
the little bubble maintains and deflects and saves him. All right, and did I put his turn in? Yes, I did. Okay. And the next up is going to be this kobold that you have almost killed.
Which one is
Chadwick is almost killed, and I have not scratched.
That's true.
And I really should be using the dagger for any chance of hitting.
Since Chadwick struck him in the back, this kobold's going to turn and attempt to stab Chadwick with his dagger.
Oh, silly kobold.
And he connects critically, driving it deep into Chadwick's chest.
Chadwick, no!
Oh my god.
Boom. And does the second damage come with a modifier?
Nope. It's just another dice.
Just another D.
Oh my god,
And it deals a
Chad.
devastating 8 damage to Chadwick. He cries out in pain. Luckily, he's a beast. But that was a devastating blow.
Chadwick!
I'm gonna let you guys even see his
This
bar.
battle is
Yeah.
going to hell. Oh my
You guys can
god.
see Chadwick has 14 health. He just took a tremendous
Oh
beating.
god.
Okay. Next up is this is the cultist, who's closest to the door.
You got in the back?
This guy.
Oh, the guy I
initiative.
zapped with my fire.
Yeah, after getting burned with the flame, he's gonna step out, step over, and surround Xavius and attempt to kill this guy for what he did.
Oh,
So he attacks with.
thank god for that shield. Hopefully it saves me. I have a feeling this fucker's gonna be accurate.
Comes in with his scimitar that he brandishes,
Of course he has a scimitar.
flips it around, and slices, and is unable to get past the magical barrier.
Bow.
Bounces him off. He's very confused.
Yes. That's 2 attacks it saved me from.
And then it's Xavius himself,
I'm gonna fucking drop this
collecting both
cultist.
attacks.
And the bubble fades.
The
He
bubble
sees an
fades.
opening and goes for it.
Alright, I'm gonna take my my rapier and charge it with more green fire. I'm gonna say, remember this? And I'm gonna stab it into his heart.
You yell out your words as you drive it at him.
Ah!
Unable to connect, he just uses his hand and slaps the blade aside as it pushes harmlessly past him.
Guys! Guys, I'm scared!
Next
Okay,
up
that's all I could do.
is
Damn it, that was not what I needed to happen.
Chadwick.
I needed to kill them both.
Having been wounded hard from his knife blow, he's going to take his opportunity. Yes.
I might have to use another shield, guys.
And he's going to come in swinging at the kobold closest to him to retaliate for what he did. Boom, and he connects heavily, driving his hand axe into the kobold and killing it. I'll roll
Beautiful.
for fun.
We'll roll for fun, just to see how dead he is.
Yeah, he's quite dead.
Overkill.
Yeah. All right.
Kill, kill, kill.
Next up is going to be this last kobold who hasn't taken a turn. This guy. And he's, yeah, this kobold in the side here, he's pretty wounded.
Oh,
He's going
shit.
to turn and go for Xavius.
Fuck.
And he's going to get pack tactics on him now,
Oh
since
no.
this guy is close enough.
So that gives him
He sees his
damage
opportunity.
roll or attack roll?
Advantage roll.
Fuck. Oh,
And he connects.
I'm using my reaction. I'm gonna throw my shield up one more time. I'm gonna say,
Go for
not
it.
today! I cannot fall!
Bam! The shield whips up and pushes the blade harmlessly past.
Damn, am I ever glad I drank that blue.
And then last person to take action is going to be the cultist in the back. Seeing all this go down,
Oh, we
He's
do
gonna
not
step
want
out.
him running away
One.
for friends.
1, 2, 3. He's going to step onto this corpse and drive his scimitar devastatingly at Calyx.
Bring it, you fool.
He lines up and is unable to penetrate his defenses. Tink! Alright, first up we have Dead Cobalt.
Next up is Calyx.
And then next up is this Cobalt in the back that whipped a rock.
Damn it.
Yeah, you wish.
We'll call him Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne the Cobalt. Rock Johnson. Alright. He prepares another rock. He sees Calyx as really his only opening, because everything's pretty obscured in this fight. And he lines up a second rock. Phew!
Oh.
Does so with disadvantage. And is unable.
Stuff.
Wait, 14? Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, does so with disadvantage, so he's unable to. Okay. Next up is Calyx. This Cobalt, he's going to start moving backwards. A little bit. Giving himself a bit of space. He's not really sure what's happening. Actually, I guess as soon as he moves backwards, he can't see, so he's just going to stay where he is.
I thought he was going
And
to help.
Calyx is going to go.
Calyx is going to bring his battle axe down on this foolish cultist who stepped up to face him.
Nice.
Boom! He misses.
Okay, we're getting fucked in this cloud, man.
Yeah, he just barely misses as he swings his axe. Cult is able to dip aside. Let's put this body over here. Yeah.
Calyx hit him so hard, he flew over back his head.
Yeah, we'll say that.
My sling missed and it caught the dead body. On the follow through, the body went flying.
He started playing Super Smash Bros. For a sec.
Alright, next up is Dugan.
Strike true, Dugan.
What does Dugan do?
Dugan is very apprehensive about doing many things. Does Sacred Flame get disadvantage?
Pardon me?
Does, would my cantrip get disadvantage?
If it
No.
has
I
an
mean, is it an aimed cantrip?
Oh, Sacred
Which one?
Flame.
It's a saving throw.
No, then it won't.
Aha. It's up to them to dodge it. It's nothing to do
Mhm.
with you.
Okay, then. I'm split between doing that or just helping. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on this guy.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So he needs to do a Dex saving throw against my Wisdom modifier, which is +2. Or I
Okay.
don't know how that works. Against
Your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency, so he has to beat 12 with his dex.
Yeah.
So he
Oh
dodges
my
it
God.
nimbly,
oh
Yes.
my god.
does not hit him at all. He's like, whoa, steps aside. As radiant flame kind of dips down at him, he's just like, nope, not today. All right,
This is rough.
do you want to reposition, move?
Yeah, you have reactions now. Sorta.
It's your turn still, Dugan.
Oh, I should have used the hide action. Dang it, that was a good action to use.
But you still have your movement.
Yeah, you still have movement. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yep, I'm gonna
continue
wait here.
combat.
Hide behind the very injured Chadwick.
No,
Alright.
because I can't hide behind him
So-
because he's small. I'm gonna move over to Calyx. Sorry.
Oh, he is small.
He's still a medium, pretty sure.
Dwarves
is
are
he?
medium?
Oh,
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, he might be. I don't know.
This guy's very big.
Like, he's bigger than a human. He's heavier.
Don't worry about it. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
hide
he's
behind
medium.
Calyx because
He's
I know it
medium.
works.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
boy.
is my specialty.
Okay. Anyways, this Kobold is going to take his action now. So he sees what's happening. In a sense, he doesn't really understand the gravity of the situation because of the obscurity of the smoke. He just kind of knows that there's a brawl going on over there, so he's going to go assist. And run over. Seeing Xavius, he's going to throw another rock at him.
Okay. Don't fail me now, shield.
He does so with disadvantage because of the. Actually, we're just gonna say pack tactics cancels it out, so 11,
Yeah, it
and it
would.
deflects it. All right.
Excellent.
So next up is this dead cobalt.
I'm very like wide-eyed and like fucking losing my shit right now. This is
Yeah.
this is more danger than I've ever experienced in my life.
Next up is this cultist.
I hear crossbow bolts are pretty dangerous.
He's gonna line up his scimitar, take his pack tactic,
I've never even seen that
take
one coming.
advantage, but then disadvantage smoke, and he strikes at you with a 12. Are you still acting the shield?
Until the start of Troy's next turn, yes.
Yeah. I'm so
Okay,
good.
so it deflects harmlessly off the shield.
Boom.
And Xavius is up. His shield diminishes.
This is my last chance. I am fucking scared. Okay. I'm gonna charge my green flame blade and once more try to drive it into this cultist.
Alright,
This is my
So let's see
last
it.
hope. Oh no.
so you hammer home and you're unable to connect. He just kind of nimbly steps aside again.
Oh no.
Woof.
Oh no.
Next up is Chadwick.
Oh,
Previously
no.
wounded, but not out of the combat. He's going to
Oh no. I needed that to
take
hit.
a heavy swing at this cultist with his I guess he has the wrong weapons out. He has a shield and
Shield and headache.
hand axe.
Sword.
Yeah. So he's just going to step up here and take a swing at the cultist. Try and surround him. And he connects heavily, driving his hand axe home into the cultist. Dealing heavy damage to the cultist. Almost bringing it to its knees, not killing it. Or bringing it to its knees, but not killing it. Next up is this super wounded Cobalt. And he's going to try to knife Xavius. And he
Oh,
can
God. My
drive
spells
his
are dry.
little dagger into him, dealing 6 damage.
Oh god.
Clutch my sides.
Ugh. Xavius reels from the pain. This next up is this cultist who just took a striking blow from Chadwick. He's going to turn and try and finish the dwarf. He sees that he's a little bit more wounded than Calix. Going to take his advantage out on him. And Chadwick connects.
Plus shield still connects.
Yeah, Chadwick has 16 with his
Chadwick,
shield.
why are you naked?
Yeah. And he drives his scimitar home. Dealing 2 damage to Chadwick.
Oh, lucky.
Alright, next up is this Cobalt in the back. And he's going to launch a rock at Calix.
Do it.
Does so with disadvantage through the smog, and is unable to connect. Next up is Calix.
Alright, Calix swings at cultist in front of him.
Okay, show me. And he's unable to connect as he swings at him. Cultist nimbly dodges away just barely. And next up is Dugan.
Dugan walks over to this cultist and stabs at him with his short sword.
Got
Get
it.
him.
Show me how it's done.
Come
And
on!
he's also unable to connect. The cultist just nimbly steps aside.
I think I would have still missed if I had the dagger.
Yeah, it would have only been 2 more.
Ah.
Okay, so this Cobalt is going to move over here. And he's going to try and take a swing at Dugan. He gets a little bit better accuracy with his dagger. Does that hit? No.
Shield?
Dugan has a shield and defends himself nimbly. think he has 17.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hit me without the shield too.
All right, next up is this cultist here. And he's
boy.
going to try and finish off his opponent, Xavius. A lethal swing of his scimitar.
I stare at him through a very bloodied face.
Oh, and as he swings,
critical
he
fail.
critically fails.
Oh my god, yes!
He's way too taken back by the leer that Xavius throws his way.
Oh,
Is unable to recover himself. Let's open up a crit fumble turn
Jesus. Jesus.
with melee weapon. So the stare tactics apparently is your best bet.
I gotta just
Yeah.
provoke them with my fucking intimidating stature.
And the critical fail that occurs is he has a panic attack from what just happened. Like he drops his blade and he immediately suffers the effects of a confusion spell.
I
All right, let's see what a confusion spell does.
hit him with my Sharingan Genjutsu.
What? It's a level 4 spell. Jesus.
Oh my god! I awaken my Menkekyo Sharingan.
Okay,
The fucking
so
power of
he must
Saloon.
succeed in a wisdom saving throw. What's cultist? 0 wisdom. Versus what's your saving throw, Troy?
Mine?
For charisma or for wisdom. Sorry.
For
So it'd be like
wisdom.
11.
Yeah, it'd be 11.
Be like proficiency plus wisdom.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, so he fails hard,
Oh. Yes!
and it causes him to. Oh, I gotta roll another dice.
Oh my god, this is the best.
D10. No. It causes him the creature. He uses his action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its range. So he is
fuck.
suffering from confusion, and he will do that next turn.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna put this one on. I don't know what that means.
Some sort of lightning shit.
Twirliness. Okay. Actually, I guess it's his turn, eh? He critically failed, so he's just gonna make a melee attack.
Well, he got that by using his action to attack me, right?
Okay, yeah, and there's nobody else close to him, so he can't do much other than that. Okay, you're up next, Xavius.
Does that give him like disadvantage to defend himself or anything like that? Or?
He can still defend himself, but he just doesn't have. No, he's just really confused.
Okay.
Just try to finish off the weak cultist over top of you with your sacred flame blade thingy. Have it spread to the cultist to the left.
I'll
the
probably
left?
implement his confusion next turn and put his allies into his attack table.
Okay. I'm really
But-
nervous. I kind of want to just like disengage and fucking run for my life, but. I
So you
guess,
guys do notice that there is a door here, essentially, and like, as this combat's kind of happening, you hear people yelling and screaming from the inside of the church.
We got fans. I'm just gonna play this off like I fucking got the blessing of my goddess Salune, and I am inspired as fuck, and I'm gonna try to kill this kobold in front of me. With one
show
more
us that
green
done.
flame blade, I gaze at my focus, I'm like, one more time. This time, for Silvery Moon.
Show us how it's done.
Ah!
And you connect, driving it home. Show me damage.
4
And you
damage.
kill him.
And green flame blade spreads to the cultist between Calyx and Chadwick for 3 damage.
Alright, so Flame whips out and burns the cultist, and he screams out in pain. His confusion
that guy's-
only increasing with everything that's happening.
That guy's also dead then, isn't he? He's got 9 damage on him.
This guy?
The center
Oh, this guy took the green flame.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the guy between
okay.
Chadwick and Calyx.
He
got 9
does,
damage
in
on
fact, die. He
Yes!
screams out in pain as he takes the flame in the back. Sorry, put it on the wrong guy.
For the Moon Maiden!
Alright. So, next up is Chadwick. he just sees the cultist in front of him crumple to the ground. And he's like, hell yeah, like this is what we do.
Aha.
And he runs over and steps in front of the door and swings his axe hard at this kobold.
Get him, Chadwick!
And he critically fails.
God damn it, Chadwick!
Chadwick, no!
Oh
And
no.
it's supposed to be inspiring to you.
Alright. Chadwick has a devastating error as he goes to throw up his melee attack. And the kobold seizes the opportunity and makes a melee attack against it.
Oh my god, Chadwick.
And
Oh.
drives a dagger into Chadwick's chest as he fails with his axe.
Chadwick.
Dealing 3 damage to Chadwick.
The luckiest
Nearly killing
unlucky dwarf that there has ever been.
Was that lucky? He just failed hard.
The
Good attack.
luckiest unlucky dwarf.
Oh, that's true. Alright, this guy is dead.
God.
Alright, get off my turn list. This cultist is also dead. Get off my turn list. This kobold is now going to seize action. He sees everything that's happening, and he's just been launching rocks at Calyx this whole time, and that's been going without avail. So he's going to step over here and try and finish Chadwick with a rock at disadvantage.
He'll hit this bubbling dwarf instead.
Yeah, this guy clearly does not know what's up. Not going to go for this shielding monstrosity. Been blocking everything. And he does so with disadvantage, and he's unable. Chadwick just throws up his shield arm at the last second, deflects the rock.
Thank God.
Kind of on death's door. And next up is Calyx.
Alright. Calyx is going to step forward and help our friend Chadwick here.
Alright.
And I'm going to swing at the guy right in front of me.
Oh, guys!
This is going horrible.
And you are unable to connect as you swing. He just kind of sees you and steps away. Whoa, the hell was that? Next up is Dugan. In the back lines. Sees his opportunity. Takes action.
Did you do the critical fail?
Turn at this.
Oh,
kobold.
did you critically fail? Oh, shit, I didn't
Yeah.
see that. Oh my god, what's happening?
What is happening? We are all allergic to smoke, okay? We're
Okay.
never going into smoke ever again.
Oh my god.
We're having coughing fits.
You also suffer a panic attack.
Ah, no!
And you also suffer confusion. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Calyx. You're better than this.
Saving throw. Where is that?
Oh my
The
god.
stat that you probably
What's
dumped.
happening?
You just
18. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so you have a panic attack, but you quickly overcome it. You're like, no, like, what the hell is going on with this smoke? There's something in the smoke.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Smoking
Dugan
kills you,
in the
man.
back line watching everybody just have the jitters. It's gonna show up.
So much jitter.
I'm gonna turn at this kobold. They tried to stab me with his dagger.
Oh, this kobold? Okay.
This kobold here, and make an attempt to stab him. And please stab him.
All right, and
Come
you're unable to connect as you drive the dagger home. The kobold just kind of pushes it aside.
5 attack rolls and nothing over a 7.
Man, use your crossbow. That was your golden ticket last time.
Oh my god. I'm sure you can see them.
You don't come with dagger proficiency with the cleric?
I have dagger proficiency. I don't have short sword proficiency.
Oh, that's what you're swinging with.
You
Got
should
it.
drop
Take
that
as my
fucking
next
sword.
feat.
Drop the sword. Get him with the knife.
All right, next up is the kobold that just dodged Dugan's blade. He's like, all right, well, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'll show you how to use a dagger. And he comes at you hard and is unable to do anything.
Oh my god.
We're just gonna be locked in perpetual.
All right, next up
Perpetual-
is the panicking cultist.
So
He doesn't
so
really
how
know
many-
what's going on.
How many turns was it till these guys came around on us?
It's
Guys.
been 4 rounds.
So that's
I'm counting them. So if you guys want to know where the other guys are, they're still kind of screaming at the front.
yeah, 4 rounds is 24
Cooper.
seconds.
Yeah, it's only about 24 seconds, so like half a minute. So you guys still have about, you guys have only used like 1/8 of your time so far.
Guys, we were considering attacking that band. There was a time when
we were doing that, yes.
thinking about that. I'm
Alright,
now
this
considering
confused cultist.
running away.
It's going to go 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
now reconsidering trying to pick up a
4.
short sword so I could match the picture.
Alright, so this confused cultist, not knowing what the heck's happening, is going to throw up his blade and swing it hard at the kobold.
Yes!
Dugan.
By the grace of Salune!
And miss. As the kobold just kind of nimbly steps back. He's like, what the hell are you doing?
This kobold is impossible to hit.
Of course, because everybody trying to do damage to kobolds just fails.
Yeah. So the cultist realizes he's swinging at his own ally. Snaps out.
Okay.
What the-
This is
okay,
a
that was-
problem. Dugan, we gotta drop this guy.
Alright, Xavius sees his opportunity as the cultist turns his back to him.
Turned his back to me.
Well, he's like swung at the kobold.
Oh, okay. So not advantage back attack.
No, he's just kind of like, yeah, engaging
Alright.
these people. He's like, ah.
All right, I can see that we're close, and I feel like my luck has changed,
Excellent.
and I'm gonna charge my green flame blade once more, and try to drive it into this cultist.
Alright, so with expertise, you whip out your rapier, and you show us how it's done.
Miss.
Not today, though.
Back to the side.
So, it misses wide.
Damn it.
We are not doing well here.
Next up is Chadwick. Everything's
luck
going
be
kind of
better.
chaotic, but he's still in the fight, and he's going to show you guys how it's done. So he's going to level his hand axe, swing it hard at the kobold the closest to him,
I'm not a gambling man.
and he hits him hard.
Yes, he did something.
Yeah,
He pulled it
Chadwick's
off.
the only one.
feeling good.
He's the only one that's been able to do anything.
And he cleaves the kobold. One shot, killing it instantly.
Thank God. Chadwick's got 2 kills. I've got
Next
2
up-
kills. Callus got a kill. Dugan, you're due. I believe in you.
Did I not just...
I'm locked in combat with what must be the
Okay.
strongest of all kobolds. I must be managing to get a strike across. But believe me, it's still some of the fanciest sword work you've ever seen.
He's swinging, he's dipping, he's dodging. He's just not hitting.
It's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean in the blacksmith shop.
Alright, so this kobold is going to climb over his buddy and try to finish Chadwick because he sees that he's wounded as hell. And he's coming at him hard. And he's unable to do anything. Deflects it.
Excellent.
Next up is Calyx. Calyx, what does he do?
Guys, let's see. There's no one beside me, right?
There is
You
one.
do not believe so, they're dead. There's a guy here, a guy here, and a guy here.
I'm gonna step over, then I'm gonna swing at the guy that was throwing rocks at me.
Which guy? You're not really in range of anyone being there.
What? I just got moved. I was right
Yeah,
here.
you were here. There's no bad guys close.
That guy.
There's nobody there.
There's one guy. I see
There's
him.
only this guy.
Yeah, I only see this guy.
Is your...
I don't know what you're seeing.
Yeah. You're like, I gotta move here and swing at nothing. I'm like, what?
the blood rage
No,
is
'cause on me, the guy was standing here. Once
Oh, okay. Oh, he was there before. Got it. Alright, well then, show us how it's done. I'll stop shit talking you when you kill that cobalt. There we go. Alright, Dugan.
+5. Jesus.
Fancy footwork. The cobalt's able to dip away.
So
I
this
continue my extremely epic, totally not fumbly fight
This
with
guy?
this kobold. Yes.
Alright.
I stare him in the eye and I make another. I'm going
That's a
to
big
say
part of this.
well-aimed thrust.
it is.
My short sword, but we'll see.
A big part of this is leering at your opponent while you do it.
Oh,
Oh, and you're unable to connect, but this one was very close.
have mercy.
Kind of skimmed close to his chest.
He's getting closer.
Alright, but next up is the cobalt.
So
And
many 11s.
This is about
he's going to
bad.
return the favor, pulling out its dagger. And with both hands, he's going to run it at Dugan. And that was a silly move. Next up is the cultist. He's broken his confusion. and he sees his opponent Xavius in front of him, wounded, and he's going for it.
I stare up from beneath my bloody face.
And you deflect his blade. Right as it comes, you're able to use your rapier and parry it nimbly.
Oh, I don't break eye contact.
All right, connecting eyes intensely. You have the initiative. Locked in
Anyone
a
else
steering
imagining
battle.
just like the worst anime fight?
Yes.
just like flash to eyes. Shing, shing, shing.
All right, actually, hold on. I gotta grab a copy.
Like
Warmed up and made it, and haven't touched it.
my body reacts, my face doesn't move.
So I think after this encounter here, I need to go back to my training. A little bit rusty.
Yeah, let's have the good commander set up some straw dummies in the courtyard for us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. maybe a rest with some bacon and eggs would help. Maybe we need to all quit smoking. Oh my god.
Or start smoking some stronger stuff. One of the two.
You need to build up a tolerance to this. Oh my god. This is a nightmare scenario.
Where's Vape Nation when you need it?
You bring him in. Yeah, this is Xavius is like he's just a scholar. He's not used to this shit. He's like so nervous. What's your excuse?
I damaged my cousin and I'm sad.
You damaged your cousin. Oh.
I threw a javelin into the side of him, you know. Gonna be a little awkward at the next family reunion.
Don't Dragonborn like hate dragons?
I actually don't know. It didn't tell me the lore of it in the book.
I think I had a friend who was Dragonborn and like something about them like they just like hate being associated with them. But I don't.
I will check. I have it tagged in my book here. Oop, Paladin class, Dragonborn.
Behind this dude. Oh yeah. So if you are from Timanther, you have a strong, abiding hatred for dragons, but I don't know where you're from.
Yeah, it says Dragonborn were originally hatched from dragon eggs as a unique race, combining the best attributes of dragons and humanoids. Some Dragonborn are faithful servants to true dragons, others form the ranks of soldiers in great wars, and some are just walking through life with no purpose. So I feel like my guy doesn't hate dragons because he worships a dragon.
Okay. That's fair. I have no idea where you're from.
I also don't know. I didn't look up the map.
I was reading
I was just
that.
using the player to look on.
All right, let's get back into this. Xavius has the initiative.
It's my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, this
You're
time...
staring intently. Locked in a staring contest with this cultist.
Last time I made the mistake of looking at my arcane focus while casting my green flame blade, but this time it just lights in my hand while I stare into the cultist's soul.
Gripping it, muscles flexing, eyes burning. You're unable to drive the rapier home. Alright, next up is Chadwick.
Damn it!
Wounded, but full of heart. He's gonna cleave himself another cobalt. And he's gonna swing at the one closest to him. And he's going to chop it hard.
Chadwick's gonna leave us. He's gonna be too embarrassed to say that he's part of us.
Yeah.
And Chadwick kills it.
Thank God, Chadwick. He's
Boom.
racked up 3.
Aye, lads, that's how you do it. He yells as he cleaves another cobalt and throws its corpse with his shield. He's like literally dying as he finishes that move. You guys notice he's quite wounded. All right, next up is the kobold who was just killed.
If
So
you'd
next
taken
up
one
is
more
Callie.
damage, we would have still had 2 kobolds on the field. This is the terrifying
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, Calax's turn. All right, we're gonna walk over here and swing at this cultist.
Yes! Fuck him up!
I fucking quit.
We should...
I'm just gonna go into the church after this. Fuck
And
this.
we're sure that we're rolling d20s and not d10s, right?
I'm not sure at all. I think we need to check this software for bugs. Alright, we outnumber them. Even if
Okay.
we go down.
Alex, did you miss?
Take these
Yeah.
goddamn
Oh, yeah.
fuckers out.
That is a miss. Next. Dugan
Dude.
is now dipping dodging. He's warmed up. He's gonna show us what's what.
Dugan, I believe in you.
In the past, I've been aiming for a killing blow at the head. This time, I aim to cleave off something around his leg.
Get where you can actually reach!
Nice.
And you connect,
Dude.
driving it deep into his knee.
Oh shoot! What's this?
With this cobalt, he's just basically been,
one
dipping
d6
and
plus
using his arms to spook you, and now he's dropped to 1 knee. Show me some damage.
Short sword,
1d6 plus dex?
plus dex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh! and
Oh!
you literally just you connect with the leg, and then you pull it back and slice it straight off, dropping this cobalt.
Oh my god. How much pent up frustration.
Um,
Handled.
as soon
Next
as
up
we got
would have been that
I'm
cobalt
going to see what I'm going to do.
if he had more armor.
He had more
And
legs.
Last up is the cultist. Surrounded by enemies now, he watched has seen all his kobolds go down, and he's going to attempt to flee. So he's going to move away.
Everybody
And
get him! I'm
Both
taking an
Alex,
attack
Dugan,
of
and
opportunity
Xavius all
on this
off
guy.
the attack.
All right.
Ah! No!
Oh.
Dugan, get
Oh my god, so you all miss. As you step back, all 3 blades kind of aim at each other and dip into the smoke, and he kind of steps back and vanishes from vision.
Try attack! No! We have to
So
get
Alex
him!
is the only one who still has view as he moves up towards the sentry and other
Alex,
groups on
drop
the other side.
him. No!
Calax is
Oh
going.
my god, how do you guys... That's fucking insane. Alright, next up is Xavius. He's just flabbergasted at what just went down,
I'm gonna,
having just witnessed that cultist be the greatest of all dodgers.
I'm gonna go in his direction. I'm gonna go after him.
Alright,
Ah, you broke the staring contest.
you know which direction he went.
I seen him go
You
northish,
continue.
so I'm just gonna jump over Calyx. Because 7.5, and I'm gonna see him. And I'm gonna get melee range on this guy.
Alright.
And I'm like, I had enough of your shit.
And as you run up to him, he's like, "Yeah, we'll see. I'll dodge this shit too."
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna. God damn it. I'm gonna drop the rapier for a free action, and I'm gonna draw my dagger, which I actually have proficiency with.
Okay.
The first time I'm
Just
making a proficiency
drive it home
attack
at
in
him.
this entire night, and I still can. I just
And
jump at
you're
him with the
unable-
dagger out.
So you whip it out and you thrust it at him, and it just barely kind of connects with his cape a little bit as he dips away, and you rip it
Damn
out.
it!
And next up is Chadwick. Having watched it kind of go down from his blurry area, he's not too thrilled about having to continue the fight, but he runs over 1, 2, 3,
Guess we'll
4,
take another one.
and he throws his axe at the cultist. So he's proficient with this.
But it's a ranged weapon in the smog.
Yeah. Oh. And he throws his axe.
No, please don't hit me, Chadwick.
But it doesn't hit. Oh, it does.
No, it
Potentially.
was a critical war. A critical fail.
Oh my god. Alright.
This
Hmm.
is the most disastrous fight I have ever seen in any video
I'm
game
just gonna-
or tabletop game.
Augment this chart here so it works.
I feel like this is the most critical fumbles we've ever rolled.
And
All in one night.
Guys, going to Vegas after, right? Where we're headed.
oh my god, how does this keep happening? No.
What
Right.
happened? Is he confused?
As he was to throw his weapon, it just kind of slips out of his hand and drops and falls in a random direction.
Oh.
So he's without his weapon, and he did not throw it. And it fell. Where did it fall? It fell to here. Boom. His weapon just kind of fumbles out of his hands and falls up north above him.
He's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he's not happy. I literally wrote on Chadwick's chart, his flaw is throws his weapon in rage. So, perfect.
When he gets frustrated, he just hucks
Yeah,
it.
he throws his weapon. That's his biggest flaw.
Oh, that's why he threw it in the house the other day.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's his style. Calyx is up. Initiative seized.
Alright, we are going to try to pursue this.
We gotta bring this
This
guy
ninja
down.
cultist didn't realize I called ninja assassin.
Yeah, this is like.
Cult of the Dragon is wherever he loses from. Right?
Alright. Big hit!
Yes! Calyx, drop him!
And he
Oh, -1 damage, 6. He's dead.
connects, and he
Is he
kills
dead?
him.
Can I-
Yes!
Yes. You were able to just kill him outright.
Damn it.
The slice just kind of clips him in the chest, and you drive it just a little bit deeper and end him.
Oh my god. It's over. He survives.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as that happens, Chadwick turns immediately. Actually, grabs his weapon,
Yeah, I want to grab mine too.
grabs his axe,
Grab my rapier.
turns and quickly heads towards the church door.
Yeah, we need to save these people. We don't have time.
I very quickly go to this kobold beside me, make an attempt to rummage through him, and find
Yep.
the shiniest thing on his body.
Okay, you find his dagger. It's not that shiny. I mean, well, actually, I forgot to. The other band of people that you fought before,
Yeah?
I'm just going to assume that you did loot them.
Oh, yeah.
Positive or negative? What do you guys feel?
Oh, that I looted
I'm
the body.
very
of
negative
my
right
friend's
now.
body?
Negative? Okay,
Very
so
negative.
Yeah,
that
very
other
negative
group-
right now too.
did have gold on them,
Oh, yeah.
and they had 10 gold. So you guys got 10 gold from the first encounter. You guys want positive or negative on the second group?
I'm
Oh,
still
the
feeling
first.
pretty negative. Eh?
I'm feeling pretty positive now that we got
Oh.
all the bad rolls out. So
we feel
now
good
we're
about the
to
gold.
go.
Okay, I'm with you.
We got gold. We finally killed everyone, so I think it's all positive from here. You know, we're gonna have the good rolls come back to us.
Alright,
No more
alright.
critical fails.
Positive? I'm feeling positive?
Right?
And it is,
How's
no,
it- how's
those
it
guys had
on?
no gold.
I'm at.
Damn
Okay.
it.
I think we should probably get. If we're gonna do this rounding, we could each get 3 and give Dugan more because he paid for a funeral.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of like rummaging, you can see the group is now moving. You can hear them. They've moved all the way to the other side now throughout that combat.
Let's enter the church, but I will take this. What I can only assume is the greatest kobold that's ever lived. I will take his dagger as a memento.
Wear this. Alright, let's trash this turn order.
Oh my god, what a fucking
Turns.
disaster!
And
All right, let's get these townsfolk out of here quick.
so
Yeah,
you
going to
step
be-
inside
to be
the
even
church.
out time.
Oh, can I cast Cure Wounds on Chadwick?
Chadwick is moving inside the
Oh,
church.
he's already inside. Okay.
Yeah,
Get in
he's
here.
not wasting any time. He's wounded as shit. He's not staying out here in this. The smoke that causes people to have frightened hallucinations and lose their weapons. It's a hell of a smoke. So
Let's
you
get into
guys
the church.
can make it inside the church. I'm assuming you all head in there. There's
Yeah.
no loot on the second group.
Should we? Yeah, we probably can't drag the bodies. There's not gonna be time for that shit.
Yeah, Chadwick's already inside. He's not going to help you do that.
Oh my
He's-
god, there's a lot of people in here.
So
Let
we
me
should
go.
get them to all form up
There's stairs.
to go upstairs.
There's a dude with a stick. He might
It
be a
goes down.
priest.
Oh, it goes down.
Yeah,
That sounds
and there's
bad.
no upstairs to this. It's just like a big church building open. but it's like strong, solid walls. Hold on, I gotta get your guys from the other side here.
One of them looks like.
Dugan, why do you have to always stand on top of somebody? It's so hard to get you.
Who was I on top of?
Xavius. Do you even know? Just doing it? Just kidding.
Kind of like dripping blood on you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, where are you guys? You guys are in the church, eh? Okay, perfect. Can you see any of the church?
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't see
I
my
don't
character.
see people though. Like us. Oh, there we are. We're at the top.
Oh, you guys can see the whole church? There's nothing to have to reveal?
Yeah.
No thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is the inside of the church. And you guys are not there. You guys are at the bottom of the church.
Aha.
Where you came through.
We're here in the fire hole.
Right here. Yeah. So, as soon as you guys make it through, you hear a thud. Intensely hammering at the front here.
At the,
It just
the front door.
Yeah, you just hear a boom. And like people are like running and nervous. So, like, so some people are over here. As you guys come through, like there's quite a few crowd of people that's kind of clamored around what's happening because they assumed they were about to die. And when you guys emerge through, they're like, "Oh, thank God!" Like people are just kind of going crazy and getting angry, and it's just panic and chaos as you guys enter the church. Because lots of things are happening. Like the people are still screaming outside. So some people are like looking out the windows and like the boarded areas.
Oh, do we have time? Does anybody like have their wits about them enough to know where the freaking rowing band is?
Come quickly, follow us before the patrol comes back. Quickly, everyone out.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Want to drag them back out once we can.
All right. So as you guys enter, like there's quite a few people like staring and seeing you guys like come through the clamoringness. Chadwick came through first, so that was pretty helpful that it wasn't
a dragon man.
Yeah.
I came in behind him.
Chadwick comes stammering through, and like the people are like, "Oh, thank God!" Like this woman tries to help him as best she can, but really they can't do much. They kind of usher him over to bench because he's fucking wounded. And
he's a little bit sore.
What do you guys want to do? So the people are like, "Oh, thank God you're here! Like, how did you get here? Like, what?" They kind of like come up and interact with you.
Say we fought our way in, but there's a roving patrol. They're gonna see the carnage we just caused. We got to get out now.
I don't know. I don't think we can make it. I don't think we can make it at all. You guys can roll a persuasion check for charisma.
Okay. Oh yeah, Calic's probably the most charisma, but he's also the scariest man.
Yeah, I'm a little too scary for them.
Okay.
My charisma was 13. And my persuasion, I guess.
What do you guys do? So where's Dugan's attempt? I guess this is 16? No, right?
13
Or
was
12
13.
was your persuasion.
12 was my persuasion.
And Troy's was 13?
Yeah.
All right, so they are in panic, and they hear you, but they don't believe that they can make it out. They're like, "No, there's no way we can make it." Like they're kind of just like shammering and running around, no, I don't think we could do it. Like maybe if the priest says we could go, we trust you, but I don't think we could do it.
I walk up to the priest and I say, "As another man of the," I start saying cloth, and then I stammer out holy water.
All right, so the priest is pretty easy to pick out from among the people. He's the only one who's not. He didn't even really realize you guys came in. He's just kind of been praying. And when you come over to him, he's like, "Oh, okay. Like, what? You're new faces." That's. He introduces himself as Adian Falconmoon, the leader of this congregation. And he's like, "You were sent from the keep? The governor sent you?"
Yes, as another woman of the claw holy water, we need to come and protect your flock.
I mean, It's
If you lead them out quickly, we can get them out. My eagle eye spotted the battering ram by the front door. That battering ram is just a matter of time, and it's likely minutes, not hours, that you have left.
well, I mean, in that case, I implore you to head down to the basement. We have a prisoner there. I think you guys should speak to her first.
We have time for this? Okay.
I mean,
fuck.
she had information regarding the attacks. I would let her out myself, but I don't know if she's. You guys should speak to her quickly.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
To the basement.
Uncertain.
I'm gonna run down to the basement.
But down to
I'd
the
like to
basement we
stay up here and guard the back door entrance that we used.
Okay. So.
Damn, that fucking band's gonna make their rounds. We're gonna have to dig in. Hope
Father,
they
if
don't
you
notice.
have any curative magic, our Chadwick would love it.
You guys go to the basement?
I would be down too.
Alright. Everyone in the basement?
Hello, Lydia.
Or
No,
David
Calyx
and
is
Troy?
Yeah.
You guys see the basement?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me bring your guys. Is it you? Where is Troy? Okay.
Where am I?
Copy. Basement. Alright, so when you guys are down in the basement, you see a prisoner in a cage. And she's sitting there tied up, looking very annoyed and frustrated.
What did you do to get tied up here?
She is gagged and bound, but
Gagged and bound, eh?
you know, the priest assured you that you could probably release her. He just didn't want to do it himself, and she could definitely help given the situation at hand. He should have mentioned that she warned you guys of the attack on the town when you were up there. So
Oh fuck.
now that the attacks happened, she could definitely be of some help. So you guys get down here, and she's kind of tied up and annoyed. Some keys right here, and a bunch of her effects and whatnot are in this chest.
I'd
kinda
like
see
to
it, like-
do a sleight of hand check to cut the gag off of her face with my short sword.
Don't
Okay.
miss.
All right, so I'll let that go. I'll say 10, cause yeah, I don't want you to hit her right off the bat. And also, you got to open the gate. So I'm guessing Xavius grabs a key, opens it up, you slice the thing, and
Oh, I was planning to do it through the bars.
oh yeah, okay. So you sliced open her thing through the bars, and she can speak now. Is Lydia
Alright.
in the conversation?
Yeah.
All right.
God, I'm too
so
nervous to deal with this situation right now. I'm injured.
There you
I'm
go.
fucking scared.
you slice off her things,
Oh.
and you can speak.
I don't see the basement though.
You don't? Oh, I guess you're not there. Mm-hmm.
She...
Are you in the game? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Boom. Now you're part of this.
Okay, so I
Yo!
can talk now.
Yep. They've opened up your gag, and you can speak. And you have
Gentlemen?
control.
Would you be so kind as to please release me?
Gentlemen?
Grumble and pull at my braid of hair.
Just pick the lock.
Alright, so as you guys are speaking, the priest comes down. Stairs as well. Where is he? Where's my priest? There he is. Boom. Alright, so he comes running down. He's like, yes. I mean, I wasn't sure about her at first. I mean, they claim she's a witch, but she hasn't actually done anything wrong, and she did warn us of the attack. I assume she could probably be helpful in this situation.
Why do you
But-
even have
there's-
jail cells in your church, man?
Well, she was going to be put on trial for witchcraft, and then potentially burned, but I was able to bring her here and tend to her, keep her safe, essentially, outside of the main prison system, because she's a tiefling. I don't know how she would last in there. As a half-elf, I'm pretty concerned about all creatures, regardless of how they look.
Amen to that, brother.
So I had her brought here to the prison cell, where we trial witches. It kind of worked out well. I mean, I don't think she's a witch, but honestly, I have not the power to release her. But given the circumstances and the attack that she warned us of, I'm certain the governor would exonerate her given everything.
All right.
I'm not a witch. Just saying.
Hey, that's enough, witch. Just kidding.
All right,
He's
well,
been pretty nice. He's
I
been
hope you
super
do
chill
have
to her.
some magical skill because we're gonna need everything we have to get out of this situation.
Need
We
my
don't have
stuff
time.
back, and I can help you. I need my stuff back, okay? It's very important that I get my stuff back.
All right. Well, we don't have time for discussions. So the
Yeah,
priest runs over,
yeah,
grabs a set of keys, and opens up the gate for you. So you can move around, grab your effects. And so what you guys see is a tiefling woman. She's strikingly beautiful, but also kind of spooky at the same time. I don't have a picture ready for her.
Can you give me like a general idea of what a tiefling looks
I
like?
can
Size,
put her picture
color?
in the feed for the game.
Hold on, I'll post it.
Yeah, I have a picture of you. I just didn't put it in the journal entries yet.
Tieflings are like humanoids with some demonic heritage in them.
Yeah, so she... there you go. Yeah, that's the picture I was going to
So
put
we
up.
have a demon and a dragon in our party.
Yes.
Excellent.
He's not okay.
Alright, so it's in the chat there. That's what she looks like
Oh my God.
in her cell.
Okay. And the halfling that no one accepts as a woman.
What's that?
I've learned. I know you're a woman now. I just you know,
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Alright,
I feel a little more awkward about making you
so-
poop yourself now.
as soon as that happens, the priest runs back upstairs, and you guys hear a pounding bang coming from the front entrance.
I would like to drink my healing potion now.
Okay, so let's see. Roll for healing.
I'm scared. Alright, that's all my health.
Okay, so you recover quite a bit of energy, and you feel pretty good about the situation now.
Alright. Alright, what's your name, new comrade?
Vola.
Rolla? Rolla, you said?
I pronounced it Avola.
Oh, Evola.
Ivola.
Ah, Evola, my name is Xavius. Well met,
Oh.
and let's hope we survive the night to get to know each other more.
Alright, so as you guys arrive back up the stairs, a loud pounding sound emanates from the door, and you can see cracks and splinters ricochet from it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
I want to call out to the people in front of the door. I'm like, back off from the door. That's not where you want to be right now.
Alright, so they respond to your words and they hear you. What's up?
I'm not upstairs.
Oh, she doesn't have an avatar up here.
Oh, okay. True. I'm just trying to fix the door. I will get you your avatar.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys just come in. I guess you guys just come up, so I guess I have to ask who this newcomer is.
Galax, the door! Galax, the door!
Where did I leave her?
I'm
Left her
trying
in
to
the
protect
basement.
the back door as well.
Copy,
Those roving
Enough. search,
pikes should be coming soon.
Oh my god.
paste.
We are
Okay,
gonna get fucked.
boom.
We gotta get out of
Alright.
here.
Alright. And you guys can tell that this is a very time restrictive circumstance. So as you arrive up, I'm gonna start putting a stopwatch on. So take action quickly. You guys can do what you want. I'll try and
Alright.
go. So shit's getting heavy. This is a time restrictive part. Go.
Before we do
All
that,
right,
I need to roll Arcana Abyssal.
What?
Oh yeah, for your random cantrip. Okay. Roll a D. Actually, I'll just do it for you. Actually, yeah. Roll a D20 for me. Just give me that.
Can we get the villagers to group at the back here, and we'll make up a little...
Yeah. As soon as I finish this for her, I should have done this. Then we will do a time sensitive part.
Alright, if we're gonna deal with what's coming through this door, let's pile up some pews and funnel them into something.
We have to wait for
And
Nick
you use
so
some
we
of
can
the
start
pews
doing
as
that,
action.
right?
Oh right, yeah.
All right. So you learn the cantrip light.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that cantrip.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. You can learn this one. So she's an abyssal type tiefling, and she learns a new cantrip every time she rests.
Oh jeez.
She
Does it,
loses
like,
that
change?
cantrip and gets like a new random one. Yeah.
Metronome.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So you get this one until your next rest. Okay.
All right.
Okay, cool. All right, and what's happening now? So you guys arrive up the stairs, and you can see the people at the front are kind of like, there's a few people up here
Okay.
scammering
so
around, not knowing what's happened. A bunch of people are over here, and the priest
I'd
is coming
like
up the
to,
stairs with you. So
let's tell everyone to
time-sensitive
start
part's going to
by
begin
the
right now.
altar.
So take action, do
Humans
what you
to the
want.
back, to the
Go.
back now.
Everyone gather by the altar.
All right, so
Dugan, Xavius, help me load these pews into the front.
All right. Let's move some pews. Let's make a funnel.
yeah, the priest echoes your commands, and so the people, you want them to start gathering at the back.
Yes.
By the altar.
All
Yeah.
right, so these people start going down here.
Get ready to flee if we
that
need
was
to.
my strength roll for moving the pews. Holy shit! I actually did surprisingly not
Oh.
terrible.
Wow.
Strength roll for moving the pews.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay.
My
I can
strength
give you
roll
words
is
of
a 5.
encouragement. That's
Dugan
also my strength
moves
roll.
the pews like a champion. Okay, so you start piling things up here, and I'm gonna say your efforts increase the door's health slightly.
Okay. Then I would like to use one of the pews that I moved as cover and hide behind it.
All right, so you start stepping behind it.
Then,
I'm also going to hide behind this pew.
and then equip my crossbow.
All right, so the door slams and cracks and splinters again, taking a bit of damage.
I'd
and
like to
the people start
prepare a
moving towards the back
reaction.
area. You can see the door is still pretty standing, like they haven't broken through anywhere yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I want to
like
get a
this.
reaction ready for when that thing opens, though.
I'd
All
like
right,
to try
so the
to
people
move some
start
more
moving
pews up
towards the
there.
back.
Chadwick, as many
The
humans
priest
as-
is gonna ask them, like, ask you guys, like, what do you think we should do? Should we start heading out? Should we evacuate? Like, what? Like, you can
Chadwick,
kind of
take
see
as many
where
humans as you can
the
out
roving
here.
band is, but through the windows as well, so you can kind of tell and time it if you want to.
Oh, we should just tell them to
Okay.
make for the trees, and we'll hold them at the gates for as long as we can.
So,
We should see where the roving bands are. The pikes. The
I
roving.
think he said it was over here.
kobolds.
all right, as this is happening,
We
Chadwick's
said we could
gonna,
look at, right?
If they can move
Mention
through the
any
smoke,
of
they're
you guys.
fine.
like, if you have any healing aid, because he's fucking wounded.
Oh,
I'll use my healing potion on him.
no. Let me use my spell.
Lads, I'm kind of on my last legs here. Could definitely use an assistance if you have any available.
Does
We're
the
gonna be
priest
fighting-
have nothing?
No, yeah, he's not a spellcaster. Priest.
Oh, terrible. No wonder he was apprehending witches.
Yeah, he wasn't sure what the hell to do. All right,
Oh,
so
that's
he's
awesome.
going to do 11. Perfect.
When it
So Chad
matters.
instantly, like, just the wounds start closing on his arms and chest, and he's like, "Whoa, oh, wow, Dugan, I was wrong about you, Dugan. You are a champion among men." So as that's happening, the door is gonna take another pounding from the battering ram, and that's gonna cause. That one was a pretty serious hit, so you could see the battering ram kind of split through a little tiny bit with that one.
Okay.
So I wanna watch that door, and when it does
Right, so
open
people are
up
starting to grab around the back
like
here.
a space large enough to see, I want to
Okay.
cast minor illusion to make an image of a giant blue dragon head
Ugh.
just on our side of the door. So when they open the door, I want that to be what they see, and I want it to be fucked up and bloody.
Okay. Can you do that with minor illusion? But
I
it,
can make an object. It can't
Yeah,
be
but-
animated at all.
yeah,
Oh,
and it
you
can't
can.
make a sound. It's
Yeah.
either a sound or an object.
Either a sound or an
You
object.
tap
And
it.
the
So you just want to
object-
do like a
Dragon head?
big, like, blue dragon head banner?
not a banner, like a busted up dragon head.
Okay.
I want
Yeah,
to
still
make
just-
it look like we killed
It's
a
still just,
dragon
yeah,
and
like a
brought
dragon
it
head
up.
across the front here.
Yeah. So when they finally bust that door open, that's going to be what they see.
Okay, so you start casting and concentrating that forward.
Sorry.
So these people are all like starting to panic now, and they're like, "What do we
You said
do?"
we
Like
could
they're
look
all
out the
gathering near
window?
the back door.
I want to look out the window and see where the screaming guys are.
All right, so they're moving around the outside. I'll let you choose where you want them to be when you wait and go. So they're kind of moving a little quicker now because they've definitely discovered like the bodies and actually, or no, I guess they haven't because it's all in the smoke. It's all good. Things are moving around.
So we failed to
Wait,
move
which-
pews, right?
Pardon me?
We didn't move any pews.
Some of these pews are moved up here. Dugan did one. Whereas, I guess this pew is gone. So this one is still good.
Oh, those part of the background?
Yeah, I can't
Oh.
move them, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
Otherwise, I would get
if I
some.
look out this window, can I see that screaming band of guys?
They were on the
Yeah.
left side, aren't they? I remember.
Yeah, they were moving around the left, so they were behind as you guys came in, and so now they're moving up alongside where Calix is.
Oh, they didn't see the bodies.
Okay.
No, they didn't. They missed him in the smoke. So I'm gonna put
Okay,
some.
so I saw them back there, so I say they're in the front. Let us go at the back and head towards the forest. Move quickly and move quietly.
So I'm gonna put some more pews up here. All right, so the ones on the map are still there. And all right, so these people are gonna hear you and start making their escape, and the door is gonna get slammed again for 1 damage. Oh, okay.
That's lucky.
Chadwick, you lead them to the forest.
Yeah.
I shall stay here and provide distraction if they get through.
All right, so I'm gonna say that it's gonna take about 30 seconds for a group of 6 to get out.
Okay.
1, 2, 1,
I want to ready my
Two.
crossbow.
3,
I also ready my crossbow.
4,
I'm
5.
hiding
All
behind
right,
the
so
pew.
these group
I'm going to be
make
up
it
at
out.
this pew here.
They're gonna be here. Oh yeah, I can be all the way in the fucking back. That's
Yeah.
where I want to be.
80 feet is a long way.
And as that happens, the door slams again. Bang.
There's still a bunch of people around that haven't listened to our commands. Get them out of our pew cover. Get out of here! Don't be a hero.
8. All right, so these people, yeah, they're starting to gather up. Last of the stragglers starting to get out. Let's go 1. Another group of 6 starts to prep themselves. 2, 3, 4.
And I'm going to go over to the left side of the church here and keep an eye out the window for that screaming
6 and
guys.
5. And so they make it away.
Oh,
The
shit,
door
I-
gets pounded again.
I actually have to be within 30 feet of the door to cast my minor illusion, so I'm
Alright,
gonna
so the
run
door-
back when that happens too.
The last pound goes off and a big crack rips through the door, and you can kind of see like kobolds like savagely like jumping around on the other side. They
So-
can't really see through yet, but you can kind of like see glimpses of them moving.
Okay, I'm ready with my arcane focus.
And so we're gonna go another group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can anybody
6.
light that shit on fire? Can we light the pew shit on fire? Do we have any like oil or
Is
things
there?
like that? 'Cause, like if they're walking through fire, that'd be hugely helpful.
The priest is gonna have gone.
Do we have
Priest
oil?
is gonna be one of the first ones to have left.
They would
Just gonna lead
have
them.
some kind of
Cantrip, they can
candles
do
burning
it.
right here.
Do we have a cantrip? Does
I
anybody
also
have
a
oil?
cantrip that can do it.
We need to douse it in oil and then light it with the cantrip.
Can't we just rely on the fact that wood is really flammable?
Well, like it won't. Well, maybe I don't know.
I don't have oil.
I don't have oil.
Can
Can
I
you-
throw a stick of incense into the fire when it's burning?
Okay, last group makes it through, and the door starts pounding again, and that's it. The door actually explodes open,
All right, I cast my
At that
cantrip
last
and run
part.
to cover.
and
5, 10,
the
15,
last
20,
group of
25,
civilians has made it out
30.
and is heading through the woods.
Excuse me.
All right, so as the door explodes open, the first people that make it through are 2 cultists. So all the townsfolk have escaped at this point from behind you. The last group just slipped out, and the priest led them all.
So that cultist gets to see my fun little present for him.
Yes, so
The
first
bloody
person
dragon
through
head.
is a female cultist, as well as another male cultist, followed by a ranked cultist.
Cultist leader.
Where is... Hold up, just a second. Where is my cult? Tis.
Where's my cult?
There he is. Okay. So these guys step through first. Right behind them is the ranked cultist that you saw outside.
Okay, the first one to step through, I had my crossbow readied for.
And following them is a horde of kobolds.
Now they're funneling through.
Yeah, so
The
they've split
two?
up in about 10-foot wide door, so there's 2. port so they can come through.
I'm going to
Run.
kind of come over here.
Get a little bit of damage, but run.
I only have 30 feet, so I can only come over here.
Okay.
Did they see my friendly neighborhood dragon head?
They do. And they will try and
Okay.
sort that. And just trying to put
Should,
them all. So you can kind of see that there's like 6 kobolds piling up behind this cultist leader as he comes through the door. And the first thing they
Should,
notice is your dragon head, and they're completely taken aback by it. They're like, "What? Okay." So they're both going to try and investigate their intelligence. Both cultists are surprised as hell, so I'll give you an advantage.
Yeah. I have to be
And
12.
them really figuring out what the hell's going on here, because they did not expect to run straight into an image of a dragon. I didn't expect it.
Did this lady make it out?
Woo!
And 18. So, first guy does not figure it out. Second guy. Also, whoa, he's very confused. So I'm going to cast a confusion spell on him.
Yes!
And he's going to do a wisdom saving throw to save himself from an effect.
Oh, or he's gonna attack his friend. Perfect.
Versus 12. And he does not make it. So he's going to get confused. Because he critically failed the investigation. So he's like, what the fuck is... I have no idea what the hell is happening.
Did they kill our
So
dragon?
goddamn confused that he's going to take an action out of his confusion. That's not the one.
Magic.
He's going to get... The creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign the direction in each die. D8. Okay. Fine, I guess there's 8 directions. Okay. So that guy is super confused, and he's going to run back. He's going to try and run back out.
Yeah.
So he immediately kind of pushes his way back past this
scared
cult
the
leader,
shit out of
and
him.
he's going to step outside. I'm going to put him over here. And this cult leader is going to try and investigate. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, I have his stats here. Sorry, guys. And he is going to investigate, but he does not have anything special going on.
You hear that, cultist? You're not special.
Yeah, apparently not.
Oh,
But he has no issue deciphering. He's also not going to be surprised. He sees dragons all the time. And he's going to know this is an illusion right away.
Damn it.
But he won't move past it because he used his action to engage that. So you guys can all take another action because they're kind of confused with Troy's thing here. The kobolds are going to wait.
All right, I'd like to
Pile in.
take my movement back to the further back of the room. 6.
I'd like
I
to
guess
shoot
down
my
Xavius.
crossbow at the
Alright,
cult
yeah, you
leader.
guys can all take one action before they charge through the illusion.
Oh, come on. I take the rest of my action to run away like a pansy that can't roll high.
What are you saying? Sorry?
Oh,
He
shoot
failed
my
his crossbow.
I shoot my crossbow at the cult leader, and then I fail terribly because I don't
Okay.
think her AC is below 8. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the kobold on the right.
And then I run away like a pansy. So 10, 15, 20,
You run horizontally.
25.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The curse continues.
Alright.
Ebola, I hope you have better luck and arsenal than we do right now.
And who's going to take... Everybody else can take action, I guess. Dugan did first, so I'm just going to add turn.
I already took my movement.
Okay. No, it's all good. You can just do your thing. Everybody can just get a surprise and do their thing. It doesn't really matter what order we're doing in right now.
Sorry.
The cult leader, this dude here,
Okay.
want to hit him with firebolt.
Okay, so he's kind of in cover right now. He's through a bit of a door, but you can...
So it's
Actually,
half
no.
cover?
No, he's not really defending himself. He's pretty investigating, so you can just shoot.
Yes.
And you connect with a bolt of fire. Just send it
Did you steal all the good
sailing
numbers
into
on the
his
die?
chest. And it does very
Nope.
minimal damage. Kind
No,
of
you
just
did not
glances
steal
off him.
all of the good numbers.
Burns him a little bit.
Herbal.
Okay, yeah. So he immediately notices where you shot that thing from. He's annoyed. And Chadwick is going to head for the door.
Chadwick.
That's our dwarf friend.
Chadwick's a homie.
Yeah. He's had enough of this fight. Xavius, what are you going to do?
Chadwick has done most of the work for us.
There's one townsfolk left in the church. Has everybody else escaped?
This townsfolk, yeah, I just missed her. Everybody else is gone. She should have been gone too.
So everyone has left the church?
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
us.
we have no reason to hold. Let's get the
That's why
fuck out
I'm
of here.
making my way to the back door.
Yeah, Evola, you can use your movement to move somewhere if you'd like after your shot. And then I'm gonna take action with initiative and everything else.
All right. I'm gonna shoot at that kobold then and then run.
Okay. And you connect.
Bam!
Lance, which kobold are you going for?
The
This
one
guy?
on the right.
This guy?
Yeah, just the most easily visible one. I think that this guy is visible, right?
There's a wall
Oh,
between
is a
him
wall?
and you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whichever
there's
one
like a
I can
double
hit.
door. I think this guy is the only one you see.
Okay.
Because they're like piling in and they would have moved through, but they got confused by this thing. There's like a double layered door, so now you're shooting into like where the holy water would be
Okay.
at the church.
I'm loosing my crossbow bolt for 6 damage and then turning and running after Chadwick.
Alright, so you connect hard and you kill him.
Yes!
You hear him cry out in pain as you move fast. It's, "Rah!"
That's for the basement! I mean,
And you
run!
move towards the outside.
I think I was here. Yeah, I was like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get the hell out of here, guys!
I'm just waiting for my next movement.
Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and roll. So let's see some dex mod.
Rolling initiative.
Oh my god, Evola! Oh no!
Oh god.
It's alright, this is just how the night's been going.
Yeah, this is the worst rolls ever.
Except for perception.
Except for your perception.
Yeah. That's been
Oh,
on.
good roll save for Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And Chadwick is.
Luckily we have a lot of distance. It's a big church. Like, normally I'd be like, let's take these guys, but there's so many guys outside. We can't let the townsfolk get away from us.
We really didn't do well last time. We were fighting people.
Yeah, I don't want to be tied up in melee with any of those guys anymore. I
Man,
have
you guys
no
did
spells.
so well on that first patrol.
Yeah, and there was only like 6 people there.
But yeah, there's a freaking. I want to kill him, but we can't. I don't have the gas for it.
And okay, well, that's not a great start for you guys.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like my shield better be doing some work for me.
Yeah, you and Dugan both. The rear guard over there.
I did offer myself to buy time.
How many kobolds did I allow in here? To fuck with you guys? 1, 2, 3,
You're a brave dragon man.
5.
I wish I had my dragon scream back. I need to sleep.
That would
All
kick so
right,
much
and
ass,
so
but-
first up is actually the cultist right to the left of the leader. So he's used his action, and he's going to be the first one, yeah, to take action. Turn. Hey. Okay. And he's going to rush through. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he sees you guys heading through the back, and he's going to start pursuing. But he has no ranged weapons. He just brandishes his scimitar, yelling like a crazy fanatic. Next up is going to be the cult leader.
Oh god.
He is going to step right through the illusion, swinging his sword through it as he passes and destroying it.
Yep.
3, 4,
His job.
6. And he also does not have a ranged weapon, so he just brandishes his scimitar. And
Look at these guys.
leers
Maybe we can fell
angrily.
them with a volley.
And who is next? Okay, it's a kobold in the back.
We already tried a volley and missed every bolt.
I totally took out one of those kobolds.
Yeah, Troy killed one of them.
Yeah, there's one dead back there.
Tickled the leader.
I missed all my bolts.
So this
No,
kobold's
that's
going to take
exactly.
action. Shit game.
I don't trust the rules, but I'm definitely taking one more shot before I leave this church.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You are a brave
5,
man.
6. Gonna add turn, and he's going to line up a slingshot.
The kobolds are the only ones with ranged weapons. Take them out.
And whip a rocket at Dugan, seeing as he's the closest. Actually, he's not really going to be able to see Dugan because he's shorter under the pews. So he's going to whip a rocket Calyx.
Oh,
They're both about...
my
The
mortal enemy.
kobold's very short, and so is Dugan. So, like, seeing him is not the best. He sees this almost 7-foot target here, so he's going to aim for that.
Does he get half cover armor for that?
No.
Okay.
He's not behind it or anything. He's out behind it. Like, I'm just saying this because
Yeah.
of semantics, and
I dig it.
he's gonna whip a rock at Calyx, and it's gonna deflect easily off his shield. Ready for him.
Shield's doing work.
All right. Not where I want this to-
I just level up my shield.
Right? Shield's what it's
I
all.
have not done anything. My shield is the real winner here.
I feel the same way about my shield.
All right. Next up is Chadwick, and he's gonna turn to you guys. He's like, lads, I'm gonna go help the townsfolk. I'm sure you got this handled. And he throws you a wink, and he steps through the door.
Fuck you, Chadwick.
I mean, get in here. Get back. Come with me. You see him. He just kind of disappears into the smoke through the door. Yeah, we're not gonna add him in turn. And next up is going to be Dugan.
Okay.
Seeing Chadwick whiz past him in a giant blur, he's gonna take action.
So 7, 15, 25 gets me out of the door?
Yep.
Okay, so I
Well,
can
1,
still-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're in the entranceway to the door.
Thank God you're short, so I can stand on top of you.
Okay.
Basically, just don't use the measuring tools. Just use this. Just move your person 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 5 spaces of movement.
This is 1.5 though, right? So it's just 3?
No. That's what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's how you
that's
move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts in that. You can't just kind of
5.
skip through that.
Then I use my dash action. 6, 7,
Alright.
8, 9,
So you
10.
escape.
I am well out.
Yeah, because that's the standards I've been using all the enemies on as well. So that's what standard I by.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 1, 2. That's how you move. 1, 2. Just no diagonals. Diagonals is distance only for spells, and that's the only time we'll arbitrate them. AOE effects. Right. Next up is it's one of the kobolds in the back. So he's gonna step up. This guy. So Dugan, did you get outside? Yeah.
Yep.
You don't need to turn there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step up here. Add turn. Launch rock.
Let me
Take
let me-
Calyx, and he hits him.
Ooh.
There you go.
This last rock he can't defend, and it sails into his chest area.
The shield's on lunch break.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shield's already
Dented up.
escaped.
And he takes 3 damage.
Alright, it's not that bad. There's worse things.
He's gonna be.
Could have been
Another
like that
cobalt.
last heat-seeking rocks.
This kobold's gonna rush up. Also take a shot at Calyx.
Oh man, Calyx is getting abused right now.
Yeah, well, you were the rear guard.
Yeah. Damn tall dragons.
Yeah.
Easily visible.
And he critically fails.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful.
So let's just roll a 100 and modify my melee checks. Range melee fail chart. We'll just make it work. Da, da, da. So he strikes himself with the backswing of his sling. So he lines it up, swings it, and it just smokes him in the face as he goes to do it. And
excellent.
he hits himself with a 1d4 with no dex mod.
Evola, what's your
Dexterous
AoE
to
magic
smash
look
yourself, but he does 2 damage to himself.
Get wrecked, fool.
Yeah. So as he lines up his rock, it just kind of swings around and clips him in the back of the head. Boom. And next up is
Calyx?
Calyx.
Yes! I'm running the fuck away.
Actually,
Where's
no,
the door?
sorry. It's the
Ah,
cult
damn
who's
it.
panicking outside. So he's going to run inside. He's going to break his confusion and get in this. Just give him a turn. So now it's Calyx's turn.
Alright. So now Calyx is running away.
Alright.
So where's the door? Is it over by Xavius there?
Yeah.
I'm in the archway before the big door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I'm gonna use my dash action.
Alright. And
I'm
escape.
outside. I'm outside, yeah.
Alright. Next up is a whole bunch of kobold.
Oh goodness.
Damn, when do I go?
Good luck, Xavius.
You go. Actually, after this one kobold. So this kobold gets a shot. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, Mr.
He's going to
Red.
throw a rock at Ivola. Seeing as she's the last one he sees there. What's his range weapon? It's
Stupid
50
little
feet.
fling.
Journal. Wait. Where are you, kobold? How far can he shoot his sling? How far can a sling shoot? Oh, okay, 30 to 120 feet. Oh, shit. So they're out of advantageous range. So he's going to get disadvantage for all these shots.
Nice.
Ooh, that
I
sounds
didn't
fun.
realize. They do not have good range for that. It's only 30.
Oh,
Just a
that means I
sling.
might not have got hit.
Yeah, you may not have.
Oh well. It's only 3 damage.
Yeah, it wasn't too incredible. I can roll again if you want to
No.
negate that damage.
I'm already outside.
Okay.
We moved on.
Alright, so he does it with disadvantage, throws a rock at Evola, and since it's out of range, he hits her. You only have 13 armor, right? If you wanted to change your dexterity mod to have one more, we could definitely do that next session. I don't know if you knew that your dex was so important to your defense and your offense is huge for you. But this session, you're getting hit by a rock. Taking 6 damage. Oh, so sorry. And next up is Xavius.
All right, I'm gonna line up a shot at the kobold I can see the clearest. I guess it's gonna be this dude. Oh wait, no, there's one who hit himself in the face, right?
Yeah,
That guy?
yeah, he smoked himself with his sling.
Yeah, that's the one I want. I want to remove
he
the
sees pretty
idiot
measly.
from the equation. Oh no!
Looks like you're removing the idiot from the equation.
Oh, burn.
Oh
Alright.
no!
So you go to line up your crossbow, and whatever happens.
Well, Ebola might be dead already.
So you go to line up your crossbow, and you just kind of lose your grip on it, and it falls.
Oh shit!
Just kind of completely slips out of your hand.
I guess I can't pick it up because I already attacked, right?
Uh, mm, you can use all your movement as a. I mean, I'll let you pick it up for half your movement because.
Okay, I could do that. I'll grab it and then I'll get out of here with 3 squares. Fucking stupid crossbow! Ugh! So, did I fire a bolt or no?
It did fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. You did not fire a bolt, but you lost the arrow that you were placing into it.
Okay, that's fine.
Lose 1 bolt,
I only
and
have
it
1
fell
left.
actually towards the door, so you're not doing too bad.
Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm following
But
Kallax.
like you did say you wanted a shot, and that's not gonna happen.
Damn it!
All right, this last kobold's gonna come
Crossbow's
around
cursed.
and throw a rock at Ebola with disadvantage. Oh, he strikes her. A couple of snipers here. The rock.
I
Told
don't
you,
think this is
man.
going to be a good thing.
She might be.
4 more damage. All right.
Down.
So, did you just go down?
She
So
just
we're
went-
gonna say that left you at 1. We're not gonna kill you right here at the end of this session. Getting tired. You're at 1 health.
She's the
You're
only
very-
one left in the church.
Yeah, and now it's your turn. So sorry.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of there.
All right. So you've had enough
my
of this town and this church and these people, and then you get the hell out.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. So as you guys emerge into the smoke, give me. Actually, it's clear. As
The
you make
smoke
it
is
out.
clear.
I mean, there's still the corpses that you left, but the roving band. Are you guys on this page with me yet? No.
No, we're still in the church.
We're still in the church. The roving band was up at the front of the church when we were doing our thing.
Yeah. So the roving
So
band
it's
is
only
now.
about 30 seconds, so they should be at like the left corner.
Yeah, the roving band just passed where the guys went in the front. So they didn't notice that those guys went in. Luckily. But they are moving around the outside. And so the horde of people that you saved, where are they? Can we get them? Are all making it towards the woods now.
We need to get the fuck out of here. I'm sure we're full sprinting away through this madness. That's what I want to be doing. Oh, I have my full health.
Not clickable.
You're also not here, I don't think. Are you even in this map? No.
No.
Yeah, so don't check me like that. I'm like, well, where the hell are you? You're not clickable. You're not even here. Yeah, you're not clickable.
Clicking
Not
on
yet.
Calyx.
Close enough.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
horns.
Troy, you back right up. I dashed out of this church a whole 2 turns before you did. You get way back in that fuck.
Okay. Well, here's the door. I'm right behind Calyx.
Well, I dashed too, man.
How
Because
far? How many feet did you get out of it?
I was 20 feet out of it.
Oh, okay. I'm only 5 feet out of it.
Alright, you guys all have tokens on the other page, eh?
Oh, everybody except for Lydia.
Yeah, I'm getting hers. Now, got all the people, they moved, they make it to the woods. Paste. Alright, Lydia's in the smoke. So you guys can take action now. This band is kind of on this side. And the horde of people.
It's already in the forest.
Yeah. They've already made it out to the forest. Chadwick and the priest are leading them.
I don't think their stealth checks are gonna pass. We need to get really far.
I'd like to dash to the forest.
Same. Let's get the hell out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go.
Alright, so the people are going to kind of go to the edge of this forest
So this
bank
is,
here.
5, 10,
They're kind of
15,
all
20,
along the edge of the
25,
fort
30, 35,
in the
40,
river.
45,
Because the river kind of
60,
dips a little bit, and it's a little bit of cover
60.
along the bank.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. We're just fleeing.
Yeah.
Chadwick is duplicated.
He is? Where is he?
He's
Oh,
a
he's up there too.
dead-
Oh, yeah, the dead
Cast
one.
minor illusion and make a dead Chadwick.
Okay. Dead one and live one. And so, yeah, the hordes of people from the church are all camping here along the edge of the river. And I think that's where we're going to call it for the evening.
All right.
Oh goodness,
Where-
that was a night.
That was
Sort of alive.
slog.
Oh, my.
So many
guys
critical fails.
Remember that dragon you handled like champions?
Yeah.
We
It seems
expended
like
all of
so
our
long
glorious
ago.
abilities on that dragon.
I still think that the kobold I was fighting was definitely some sort of a kobold captain. Maybe the Lord of Kobolds.
You should see what the inscription on his dagger is. I'm sure it's something awesome.
Death to all halflings. The halfling slayer kobold. Okay. But yeah, good job, guys. That was quite the shit show. This has really been the story of my sessions, but it's fun. It's fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for you. Sorry
Yep.
you didn't get to play too much yet, Lydia, but you're in it now. The story makes sense, and I'm happy. Hopefully everyone else is too.
I'll be happy when we hit level 2 and I get like 6 new abilities.
Yeah,
Alright, next session, no more critical fails. We got them
we
all
shall
out.
see. Oh, the critical fails are the
More than
funniest
our
part.
fair share.
Just get to make up what this happens. Oh my god. Not quite make it up, but I only have a critical fail for melee weapons, and I have like critical hits for everything, but the fails I'll just have to like
Wing it.
improvise.
So who's
based
gonna
on-
volunteer to watch the video and count the critical fails for this night,
Okay.
and maybe
Oh,
even
man.
tally our
Too many.
overall accuracy?
Yeah,
I don't
Whoa,
I don't know if
an
I can
average.
count that high.
it's so low.
I would love to know what our average D20 roll was.
Man, my rolls were
think-
on point. I don't know what you guys.
I think
I
mine
was
was
killing it
11.
Yeah, you were.
Crushed you guys.
I'm very lucky to be alive right now.
I'm so sorry. I did not want. I'm like, come on, low roll, and then just fucking critical.
It's
There's
like
no real
if
criticals
we
in it.
steamrolled the outside, we might have been able to take that guy. Like if we had spell slots left and shit, like we might have just taken him out and
Yeah.
escaped through the front door.
You know what would be
Potential.
awesome? If I had my breath weapon.
Yeah. If we didn't
Oh,
burn
yeah.
it in the
Used
first
it.
fight, yeah.
For these
I used it
hordes.
to try to show out Troy in the first fight.
I can tell you guys, after the first level, my game will become a lot less time intensive. You guys could take it at your pace once.
Oh,
that
I
happens.
dig this. No, no
Yeah,
qualms at
I'm
all.
fine with this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as long as everyone's having fun.
I like when
I'm-
resources are precious and
I'm
there's
definitely
thought.
gonna have to send you an updated spreadsheet when I hit level 2 because I get like fucking 6 new abilities.
Yeah. Paladin really comes into his own then.
Yeah.
But Buck, yeah, good job, guys. I had fun. Hopefully you did.
Hell
And,
yeah.
We'll end it there.
One hell of a shit show.
Exit the game. Guess that's it. Yeah, I don't need to move or do anything. Just gonna leave it there because we're gonna really pick up directly where we left off next time. You guys can help these people get back to the keep.
Oh
We
god.
get to rest overnight.
Nope.
Nope. There's no
There's
resting in my game.
0 rests in this game.
Yep.
I even tried to.
Everybody
sneak
comes
in
back
foot,
exactly the health that it
like,
happened
4
at.
different times, and he would just not allow it.
And yeah, I mean,
You can still see all of our dead people that we've killed on the map so far.
yeah, they're all over the place. I like keeping them. I was like, should I clean them up? No, it's funny for me because I see them always. There's still ones at the very start where you guys killed. You want to see
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, they're...
You zoom all the way out
Yeah,
on the map. I'll show you.
my
initial, like-
puke appears to have disappeared. Somebody cleaned it up or ate it. I don't know.
I feel like we're gonna get like 2 or 3 level ups by the time that we finally get a rest.
Quite potentially. I've just been tallying everything. You guys also get, since you're all good people, you get experience for saving the townsfolk and all that shit. And I've also designated missions. So you guys have completed several missions. I haven't told you necessarily, but they're also bonus experience.
Nice.
I feel like we're gonna get right into like level 3, almost level 4 off this.
Yeah, quite potentially. I think this will be the hardest part of my game. This fucking time crunch level 1. But who knows? It could get really intense.
I think the hardest
Yeah.
part is gonna be trying to update this spreadsheet with all the new character abilities after this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 2 hours sitting down.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off.
Alright.
Do a few more things with the rest of my evening. Too late, but talk to y'all soon.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night, guys.
Good night.
See you
Can I
guys
play
later.
31 in Overwatch?
Maybe like a half hour.